Put the boom on it. That's how we start every stream. What's up, everybody? This is DTM, Delta Tango Mike. It is Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? I think it is Wednesday. Yep. My days are like all over the place, but it's Wednesday. I've been preparing myself for this day because I like to stream long on Wednesdays. That's what I want to start doing, like really long, intricate, deep diving stream. So welcome everybody. I am DTM Delta Tango Mike, and we already have a bunch of folks in the Discord. If you have not joined the Discord, check out the links in the description of this video. There is a link to join the Discord. You want to join the Discord today? We already had folks in the Discord before the stream even started because we were all watching a movie together. Yes, I ain't gonna tell you more about it. You gotta have to join the Discord to hang out with us when we watch movies, TV shows, cartoons, whatever I get my hands on. We're gonna show it off. And so big ups to Tamika, Odari, Gareth, Danette, Bree, CJ, and Andre. And I did see RB stop by earlier. So that was super cool, but I'm pretty sure he's like, I got stuff to do. Big ups to everybody already joining us on the B Hands. What's up, B Hands? Tamika says, hey everyone, it was great to Netflix and chill with you. Yeah, yes, that's right. That's what we can call it that. Yeah, well, thank you, Tamika. Blizzard says, oh man, I missed the Netflix and chill. Yes, that's why you gotta pay attention to our Discord. What's up, Taum? Welcome, SLP Price, Gareth. Bliss Art, thank you for joining us. Garrett, CJ Woods. CJ was the first one to drop a comment. Hello everyone. And Dario, of course, with his what up though. Cool. Appreciate ya for being here. When is the next Netflix and chill? I'm gonna say tomorrow. We have open time tomorrow. And so, but stay tuned for more. Yay, says Tamika. Looking forward to seeing this new live stream. Hey, Town, welcome. All right, so I'll let you know what time is if you are and of course you are Blizzard, you are a member of our Discord. You will see the announcement. I try to make the announcements, put the announcements up when they happen, when I'm getting ready to do something. It's in the gonna be in the sketch schedule channel. You'll see the announcement out and I tag everybody. In the TV film cartoons, the new channel that we have set up. I say we, but I mean me. Oh, Garrett's already sharing some stuff here. Unfinished full-size remote control 3D printed BB-8. All right, look at that, Garrett. That's so cool. Yeah. So if you are a fan of TV, film, cartoons, etc., you want to go ahead and check out that channel and be ready to tune in for the next. I guess we can call it Netflix and chill for now. I'll make sure to check in the morning or early afternoon, says Blizzard. Yes. Or have your notifications set. Maybe you don't have that. I don't have my notifications set myself either, but I do keep the Discord window open in one of my many screens. All right. So let's get to it. What are we going to do today before I bring in my intro by Bree on today's agenda? Yes, that's true. Discord and chill, says CJ. Oh, my gosh. That's it. Discord and chill. Let's go ahead and make that happen. Discord and chill. And see, because I have superpowers, I can make changes in the time. There it is. It's called Discord and Chill. Thank you, CJ, for that. And yeah, Blizzard, I don't do notifications either. I got too many things I need to focus on. And sometimes I'm filming, and so we can't have any dings going off. All right, on today's agenda, get your POAP for tonight's stream by sending me a message. That's right. You send me a message, either Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Discord. I guess that's it. Oh, there you go. That's plenty of ways to get in touch with me to get your POAP. Tonight we're creating more templates to draw on with Adobe Illustrator on the iPad. I have my iPad ready to go. There's some great, exciting updates coming down the line. What are we now? We're in April. So yeah, I think we may see them by summertime. Pretty sure before Adobe Max. I don't like waiting for Adobe Max to have the updates, but that's cool. We're starting to expand on these templates: trains, boxcars, subways, skateboards, barns, and whatever else Bree throws at us. Anytime Bree has a suggestion, just make sure that the spirit of Tom LaRock lives on, whether Tom is around or not, to give me extra homework. Thank you for the ideas, Bree. And so you can download and draw your name or whatever you want on these templates with any app by going to the Behance link that's in the description of the video. And it goes into my Behance gallery with the trains and graffiti. And you can download those templates: Illustrator, PNG, PSD, and PDF. So there's options. And Tom is asking, is this like a coloring book templates? It is. Yes, right. It is like coloring book templates that you can print them out if you want and do them in a traditional way, which I do have, and I've shown this on the streams, some sketchbooks that have trains and trucks printed on the sketchbook so that you can draw physically if you want, or you can use an app for those of you who have a tablet or a device to draw with. So there it is. It's on the today's agenda. There's a link in the description of this video. And before I get going and keep going and on and on and on, this Friday, so that's in 2 days, is the national. Well, this week has been the National Library Week, and I know people. I know people in the library system. Very cool folks. And so they reached out and they asked if I would come in and do a talk on NFTs for artists, NFTs for artists and everyone else. And so I said yes. So on Friday, March 8th at 1 p.m. at the Kirkwood Branch Library here in the ATL. And this is like my first live event in 2 years. I haven't done any live events. We will be in the library. My wife is going to be there with me. Actually, this library branch, I've known the manager there for a long time. I had known her when she was in other branches. But I known her, and so they have some of my artwork on the walls too. So, very cool library. It was really, I used to live close to that library too. So, very familiar. In any case, it is free to come through. I will be talking about NFTs and give guidance and suggestions on how you can also take your time to draw your own NFT, no matter what type of device you have, no matter if you have an iPad, an iPhone, Android device, whatever you got. If you want to draw or create something, there are ways to do it. And if you want to take a step into this NFT world, then I'm going to show you how. So this is free. It's for 2 hours. Someone was asking. I was just answering that on Facebook because I posted it on Facebook and it was crazy. I need to post it again. I posted it a few days ago. And someone asking if I'm recording it. And it's like, no. And I wish I could stream it, but the internet, it's always an issue. So I may record it. I may do record it. That means I have to bring extra gear. We'll see. We'll see. There are artists in Africa who use their phone and their finger to draw and create some beautiful works, says Bliss Art. That's correct. That's right. Always start where you are and do what you can with what you have. Do not wait to have that thing that others are using to do professional this and that. It's like, I mean, unless you're talking about heart surgery and, you know, don't do that yourself. Don't do that at home, kids. But when it comes to art, there is no limit to the tools that you can use, and making sure you channel that inspiration and imagination into creating something. So thank you very much. Tamika is voting for yes. I like the Discord and chill. And so that's what the name of that channel is now. Bam, just like that. Okay, so we moved through everything. The email link is still there. Get your POAP by sending me a message. I mentioned that. I keep forgetting that there's that part is still there. And then free to join the sketching and drawing Discord. The link is in the description there. Coming soon. Okay, the last announcement, and then we're gonna get started. And it's a great conversation tonight. So try to hang out as long as you can. And please remember to ask questions, add your suggestions and comments in the chat, or if you're in the Discord and you want to interrupt me because when you want to say something that's related to what I'm talking about, I'm open to that too. But the last thing I want to mention is that coming soon, the Thriving Artists Collection is coming to Known Origin. Big ups to Monica. She's not here right now. But that is the art school tourist. She, as an ambassador for Known Origin, the NFT marketplace, where you have to be, it's curated and handpicked artists. So I finally got it. I'm growing up to be like Bliss, little by little. Last week or 2 weeks ago, I got on Foundation, and this week is boom, Known Origin. Says Bliss Art. That's right. And so I have a new collection that I'm putting together now. I started sharing some of that artwork, and I drew that artwork here live with y'all. So stay tuned for more of that. I am going to make my art a little bit affordable on that Known Origin because they're going to be additions. And we will be streaming my minting process on Saturday, 7 p.m. right here. So that's it. I'm going to also make a flyer so I can post it and share it on social. But yes, I will be minting this fresh new NFT series. I only have 2 pieces right now. And they're going to go on Known Origin. And I will mint the whole process live. And Monica will be on to guide me through it so that I can do it with someone. So I can mint it with someone who knows what's happening. Not that it's complicated, but she has some suggestions and like, cool, let's do it together. So Monica's gonna be here, so stay tuned for Saturday 7 p.m. That's what we're gonna do here in that in the live stream. So it's a lot, man. I'm already sweating. It's getting hot in here. All right, let's go ahead and share my screen. Not gonna sing, I know. And let me move a couple things out of the way. Go ahead and get this iPad. Boom, Illustrator. And oh yeah, and before we get started, here we go. Let's go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't do this right. I need to do it this way. Here we go. Hold on 1 second. I didn't do my intro the way I wanted to. Here we go. Boom, boom. All right, so now it's time for Bree. Android version of Bree. Here we go.
What are we gonna do today, Dad? We're gonna take over the world, one drawing at a time. Back to you, Dad.
There you go. Thank you, Android Bree. I appreciate that. That's good. That's the intro to the show. We are taking over the world, one drawing at a time. Oops, let me see. Yep, we good. Yep. We're one drawing at a time. So, whatever it is that you plan to do, and I posted this meme yesterday. I forget. I post a lot of drawings. Let me see. And I found that meme where The Rock is looking back. He's in a car, and there's a young girl in the back seat. And he looks back and says something to the young girl, and then the young girl responds, and then he has his face like of shock. And I saw somebody post that meme, and it says something like, I want to publish my book or something like that. And then the girl's in the meme, the girl says, well, you need to start writing. And there is no other way around it. And then he has that face of shock. And so I saw that. I was like, that's artists, we gotta, whatever you plan to do, you gotta do it one drawing at a time. And I got lots of drawings that are in progress. And the only way I'm gonna get to the finish line is if I sit down and do those drawings and get it done. But you can only do it one drawing at a time. So go ahead and focus. Try to harness that energy and that time into working on your art. And so anyway, I posted that little meme, and it's exactly what Bree is saying here. We're gonna take over the world one drawing at a time. All right, so we do have a special guest. His name is Andre. We're gonna bring Andre on as soon as I start working on these trains, and I have a couple of templates here that I'm gonna pull up to remember where we left off. And as I do that, I'm gonna tell you about Andre. Andre reached out and said he's working on an NFT series, and so I invited him to talk about it here, and ask questions because I'm very interested in to hear his story, hear what he's working on, why is he doing it, and um, all of us get to hear the questions and answers, and we all get to learn together. And I learn too when it's time to answer a question. I learn because then I'm remembering what the answers are to how to solve certain things that I forgot I even knew. It's good to always um, share the knowledge because then it makes sure that that knowledge continues to um, revolve around your head and produce, and you get to produce versus just forgetting about it. All right, so we'll get to that in a second. We have some train cars. Bree shared something with me. Let me pull that up. I'm getting my thoughts together here. Sometimes I just start the stream. I know what I'm gonna say, but I don't know. Oh, there's that meme I drew. But oh, I know it. There it is. So I did it like this. It says I want to make NFTs, and then it says, well, then you need to draw. There's no other way around it. And then he got that shock face, like what? I'm not taking any digs at anybody. All right, let me see. Share with you. There it is. Come on, internet. And so Bree has been suggesting things that we can draw on. One of those suggestions was boxcars. So a week or two ago, we drew a boxcar, and then last week for a while she's been suggesting barns, and so she sent me this barn. I like the barn, Bree. But we're gonna have to make a flat version of it, not one that's in 3D look. Has that 3D angle. And so I'm glad you shared it. Now I can see what it is, and we're gonna redo this in Illustrator so that we can add it to our templates. And I started to add. I was talking to the Sketchable team last couple of days, and I told them we're adding skateboards, and they're like, "Are skateboards a thing? Are they coming back?" And so that's something else that we've had suggestions about. Like, what else? What other templates can we throw in here to make these templates that much more appetizing? So let me see. Train templates. There they are. Excuse me. Oh, I didn't bring any drinks tonight. Okay, cool. Let me see. So I have a DTM thing right there. Oh, Darius says yes, it's a thing. That's right. Oh, that's the title copy. Let me see about. Oh, there it is. That's the title. What did I do? All right. I'm trying to remember. Okay, that's the tanker. And then there's the artwork. Wow. Yeah, I really went crazy. I started to draw, and there it is. This is all vector. I started to draw in the template for some reason. I don't know why. I think I just didn't pay attention to the file. There it is, some graffiti. One thing that we've been doing in drawing on the templates is that you draw over the whole car, and there's been some complaints. It's okay to complain. I just wanted to mention it that a couple artists said, well, when you're drawing in the subway cars, there's the windows, and so it's like so they didn't like it, that they like the box cars better versus the subways because of the windows. And it's like, you can paint over the windows if you want. You don't have to obey any laws. This is your art, and you can do it however you want. But once I started thinking about it, and this is something Bree said too, sometimes people don't paint over the whole car. They might grab a corner and paint and draw. And so I was like, that's a good idea. So that's what I did here with this tanker. I just drew on that side. And I actually drew this on Fresco, and then I brought it into Illustrator. Anyway, so this is just some stuff that we've been doing. There we go. Look, bam. Let's see. All right, those are the legs. Where is that? Oh, here we go. I was gonna say maybe I take that. No, there it is. Let me see. There's that. Okay, Cool. So I just wanted to turn off the layers that had nothing to do with the template. This is the template right here. I painted on the window, says Bliss Art. That's right. And here goes Bree again. Your own album covers. Bree, I already got enough homework. Now we're going to do album covers. You could do that. Okay. But that's also like where once you get around other artists, which is what I like about streaming and hanging out in the Discord, is that you hang around other artists and the ideas start to flow and the creativity just goes around and around and around. Because I also made a Discord channel. Andre says I have a bottle of water at home just in case you need it. I appreciate it, Andre. I made a channel that says Vibes to Draw To. And I posted a couple of playlists in there, including some Spotify playlists, an iTunes playlist, Tom LaRock playlist, YouTube playlist. So if you have a favorite playlist that you draw with, share with us, throw it up in that channel, and we all can listen to it on our own time. But that's it, Bree, is that, yes, music and art go together, and so why not create your own album covers? Why not? That's good. All right, let me see. So we got this. We got the train, the boxcar. I think this is what we're going to do. I'm going to move the boxcar and have enough room to make a barn. So there's a couple of barns that are famous. In one of them is in Tennessee. Is it Tennessee? Chattanooga. And it's by the Rock. What is the place called? Rock City. Yeah, I remember. It's been like a long time, 15 years since I've been up there. We need to just take a day trip and hang out. It's called Rock City, and it says Rock City on the side of the barn. And so I need to look that up. So let me go ahead and go ahead right here. Boom, boom, boom. Rock City. I think it's at Rock City. Barn. Oh, SOP Price is Pink Floyd, The Wall. There's Rock City right there. Look at that. So that's a big barn. And yep, and it talks about Rock City. So this is I think that's what I remember. There it goes. Here's another one. I don't remember that one. I do remember the red one. Maybe they had these other ones before. C7 states. And that's the thing about Rock City. Why is it important? Because you stand in this place and it's like a whole bunch of states meet up right there. It's crazy. You have to look it up. You have to look the USA map to understand what's happening there. Rock City. Tennessee. Is it Tennessee? Yeah, there it is. And Rock City Gardens. They got some big rocks over there. I want to rock right now. And do they meet right there, or you can see them? I think you can see them. But let me see. You can see like the different states all from one place. Come on, Lookout Mountain. Yes, thank you. Let me zoom out. So there's Chattanooga, Alabama, Arkansas. Is that Arkansas? I can't remember my states. Yeah. Oh no, that's Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, and so on. Let's see. Detroit Rock City says, Dari Bliss, with the barns that have angles, that's the opportunity to use warp and free transform. Just saying. You're trying to give me more work, Bliss. I'm trying to draw stuff for just have fun. I appreciate the suggestions. There goes. So no, the states don't meet there, but I think you can see the states. It's been a long time since I've been there. I don't remember anymore. But anyways, this is a really cool spot. So if you're ever in the South, you want to stop by there. Bliss did say that one would work, and so I think you mean the barn, right? So let's go ahead and hold that. And Misty, what up? What up? Yes, Misty likes the shirt. Me too. That's why I got it. California knows how to party. California knows how to party. In the city of LA. In the city of Compton. We keep it rocking. We keep it rocking. You can just hear the piano. Dun, 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 dun. This is not that kind of show, but yes, I like music. All right, cool. So, all right, so here's what we're gonna do, and then I'm gonna talk to Andre, and we're all gonna hear the conversation. I'm going to move that boxcar to the bottom. Bring in and then work on the barn. I'm wondering if I should bring in the barn in here, but I don't like how Illustrator it starts to get really heavy and cumbersome when working with adding images. But we'll figure it out. That's what we're gonna do.
I'm Cortana, and
Oh.
I'm here to help.
Oh, thank you.
A little sign in here, set up your Wi-Fi there, and we'll have your PC ready for all you plan to do.
Yo, that's that computer that I was waiting on to reset. Finally done. I'm in the middle of the streaming. What's going on here? All right. You saw your spotlight in Adobe Live. Congrats. She's talking to Odari. That's right. Odari was getting his respect. RESPECT. DTN soundtrack coming soon. That's right. And so the idea of doing album covers is great. I would buy the soundtrack. Thank you, Misty. Appreciate that. All right, here we go. So that's what we're gonna do. All right. So if you wondering what's Dan doing, Dan's gonna move this boxcar out the way, and I probably should add another page. Maybe we should do that. Let's go ahead and jump into the desktop. So sometimes working on the iPad is a little extra, and I want to just work on the iPad sometimes, but sometimes it's like a lot of work. So let's go ahead and right now I am syncing my files. I'm gonna open Illustrator right there. Boom. The cool thing about some of these files that I have in Illustrator on the iPad is that they're connected to the cloud, so that I can open them here on my desktop and not miss a beat. So we're gonna make some adjustments, and then we're coming back into Illustrator on the iPad. And as I work on this, let's say hello to Andre. Andre, how are you doing? How you feeling tonight, man?
I'm doing good tonight. How are you?
I hope you're enjoying the craziness. This is how we do our streams, man. This is how we do our streams.
There's no problem. There's no problem. Just to let you know, you did say on Wednesdays you do me all nights. I have homework to do, so I will not be joining in the all night stream.
Gotcha. And that's okay. Yeah. And that's okay. Yeah, don't feel obligated to stay here the whole time. No worries. Okay. That's cool. Yeah. People have other lives to live. I get it.
just want to be sure.
Yes,
it was clear. Okay.
Gotcha. Well, that's good. So let's jump right into it, and the sooner we get the info out, sooner we get done with it. Let's start with what is it that you're working on, and what kind of information are you looking for right now that's gonna help you get to the first step?
So recently I started designing NFTs for the blockchain. Recently I had known about it. Recently I started hearing about it, started learning about it a little bit, and decided that this is something I want to try out and see if it's something I could do full time, or just completely put my time and passion in. And so I sampled out creating some NFT designs, which I call the Bookhead series. And it's basically just a collection of NFT designs in which a character that represents a character who is so full of knowledge, from reading and stuff like that, that his head is literally a book. Is transformed into a book. So I reached out to Dan earlier today, and I just had some questions about how to improve the artwork, and how to promote it so that it can start selling.
Okay. So NFT series, books of heads. How did you get that idea and to start it up? Are you normally doing illustrations? Is that something you do? You draw all the time, and why NFTs?
Not all the time. It's something I do every now and again.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly most of the time that I do is either work or my homework. So, but I do like to draw. I do like to draw every now and again whenever I get the opportunity to, because I do like drawing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what encouraged me to go in this direction was that the person I learned it from, he actually does NFT designs,
Okay.
and he told me a little bit. He told me a little bit about it, and so that's what encouraged me to move forward to try it out as well, and see to see what I could get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And so for the inspiration behind the Bookhead series, the character with a book for a head, it's just basically a design of a profile picture design of a character with a book for a head. The idea behind it was over the years, going to church and being encouraged to pursue education, pursue knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
But just to give a little background about me, I live in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm 27 years old now, and got a master's last year, and now in a PhD program. Um,
Okay.
because that so I
Smart
just
guy.
wanted to.
Super smart. All right. Uh-huh. Nice. Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to make a design that represents the importance of knowledge and
Mm.
what it can potentially do. So that's the
Good.
inspiration behind this. So
Uh-huh.
so that's what the idea of the character with a book for a head, and then
Mm-hmm.
the Bookhead is similar to an area in Atlanta called Buckhead.
Right.
And so those two put together is how I came up with these designs.
Okay. So as you explain more and more, we get to see a pattern and a story, which is what's why I invited you to talk about it. Because I didn't want to keep writing stuff at you. I wanted to hear you, and you open your brain, and we can have all that creativity connecting together. And I want to add in. I don't want to add in things into that creativity. What I want to do is kind of help you find that thread. And so here's already where we're starting to come up. Bookheads who live in Buckhead. So Buckhead is their community. That's where they live.
Mm-hmm.
And a side note, I started a series called the Sketchyverse, and they have books for heads. Except my book heads are closed. Let me see if I can pull one of them up around here. And they're actually, yeah, there he goes. There's one of them. So he has a book for a head, but there's different characters with different types of heads. Books, sketchbooks, different kinds of sketchbooks, and then there are other characters with other types of head. One of them is a marker head, so there he goes. There's another one with a brush head, because they're all art tools, and I call it the Sketchyverse. So that's just a side note. In any case, I like your idea. The book heads live in Buckhead. Got it. Here's the other part that you gotta start pulling that yarn so you can weave your own story. Is that the knowledge? You said something, and I just missed the sentence that you said. You said something about they represent knowledge. What was it?
It was that I wanted to create designs that show that knowledge is invaluable, like always increasing knowledge,
Okay.
always gaining
Got it.
knowledge.
Good. And so So this is where in the messages I asked you like what would you put on the covers of the book, and you mentioned either images or text, and so it's important to find the niche or the story or where the story is going, and so or where what the story is about, because then that will also help you connect with those who are gonna be interested in the collection. NFTs just like every other art marketplace. You can go to art gallery and try to sell a painting, a drawing. You can go to practice your PhD somewhere. Somebody says, "Congrats on your masters." Oh, that's Misty. Thank you, thank you. I am
Thank
turning
you.
up his microphone. So like your masters has a very defined subject and topic, right? And so then you present it in what do they call it? Defend it with a particular group of people. You will not that's related to that field. It's not something that you run to a different school and say, well, I'm gonna defend my dissertation over here, and they don't know you. And so the books or what's reflected in those book heads has to tie into a topic or a theme that those who are fans of your work or even people who don't know you will be fans of those topics that will then make them want to buy those NFTs. Does that make sense? Did I explain myself?
I believe so. Yeah.
So what does that mean? That means that one example, we mentioned cursing before, and you say you don't curse, and I think I remember seeing something in the messages you said about Christian. Oh, your pastor. You mentioned your pastor. Which also brings me to a question of who is this person that you know about the NFT space. Anyways, so when you mention your pastor, I was thinking, okay, church, that means you're religious, most likely Christian of some kind and stuff. And so you already have like a lane right there. And so these bookheads who live in Buckhead, they're on a mission to show the world that knowledge is available to all, but there's a particular set of knowledge that they're there to share. And which is funny because I always say the gospel of the art life. We're sharing the art life gospel, and but that's the real gospel, right? If you go to church and you have a very specific congregation, then there's a particular message in that church, and so then these bookheads who live in Buckhead, their books titles will be things related to your Christian message and gospel. That's how you find that lane. Now, once you decide on one series, doesn't mean that you can't switch it later. What's your degree again on your PhD on? I forgot. What'd you say?
It's the name of the program is Strategic Media. It's a combination of brand development and business leadership.
All right, dang, all the way smart. Okay, so then I mean that's a whole nother topic, right? So they're South Buckhead. Now you have a whole nother set of bookheads, and they're the marketing or business leaders of Buckhead, and there's 5 to 20 of them that have a particular set of book titles. Whatever, like the top 5 entrepreneurial books in the last 10 years. That's one of the titles and one of the and the next 5 characters. You start to find the community of topics that go together, and that's the community of your characters. And that is what's going to bring people to pay attention to those NFTs versus you just making NFTs saying, hey, I got NFTs too. Yeah, me too. I just talked about mine for the past, 10 minutes. And it's like, yeah, but who cares? Unless there's something that makes people care. And what is it that's going to make people care is what's going to make your NFT series succeed or find its audience? Tell me if that makes sense or no.
Yeah, that does make sense. Yeah, that does make sense. I think one of the points that really stuck out was he said each series of Buckheads and Buckheads can have its Bookheads and Buckhead can have its own genre of knowledge that can reach out to different types of people,
Mm-hmm.
which will make them care, which will make them care about the NFTs.
Right. Because otherwise, you're just another artist doing NFTs. And that's where we're trying to build from. Now, the NFTs is not any different than, the person. I don't know about you. I've been to the club a long time ago, and then there would be people selling stuff outside the club. A long time ago, there would be people standing outside the club selling CDs and DVDs, bootlegs. And then there was one time, there was this artist. He was out there selling pencil drawings, and he had his drawings right there on the floor. And I'm like, you don't do it like that. But whatever. He was doing his thing. He was trying to hustle. And so it's like, yeah, you can draw good, but so what? You can draw Mickey Mouse, but so what? So can the 1,000 people who work at Disney. It's cool to be the only one in your family who can draw. It's cool to be the one who in your class, in your school, that can draw really well. But after a while, you get to a point where we are right now, where all these people here in the Discord, they all can draw. All these people on Behance who watching this, they all can draw too. So now we're all the same. And so now it's like, well, what is it about you that's either going to make your art interesting, that's going to make your art stand out, that's going to make your art connect with people? And when you start thinking in terms of business, and this is the other side, the business side, you heard of the lean canvas model?
No.
No? Okay, we'll look it up. It's everybody who's listening to this right now. If you're ever interested in business and scaling up your business as an artist, as an entrepreneur, the lean model canvas is a good starting point. But basically, what the lean model canvas does is it asks these questions: what about you is different than what's in the market? What about you is it that gives you extra leverage in the market? Do you even understand your market? Do you know what your have you done any customer discovery and know what customers or your potential clients or potential buyers are willing to pay, and do they see the value in this? And when you start thinking about all these questions, then the business emerges. And if you're able to make sales, then you have a business. Until we have sales, there's no business. It's just a hobby, or something that you're trying out. And so you have to think about all these things when it comes to any business. And so it is when you're thinking about NFTs, because to draw, to be creative, it's free. But when you say you want to sell something or you want to produce something and you want people to buy, now we really have to put as much focus in the business side as we have on the art side. And the art you already got the art. He's showing me his art. I'm not going to share it with you guys. You guys have to wait till he puts it out there. But you got the art. So now it's like, what are the concepts like? What is the business like? And at what point is it successful? If you sell 5 of them, is that successful to you? If you sell 10, 20, what is it that you want out of this business? So anyways, I just threw a whole bunch of stuff at you. If any of this makes sense, you can agree. If it doesn't, ask me a question to explain.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm taking notes. And, yeah. Honestly, I don't have any
questions right now. All right, so let me keep going. Let me keep going until you do. Anybody else out there who thinks that I can add something to this, say something? All right, so here's the first steps that I would, if I were you, and then this is what I would do. I would find those topics. All right, and these are topics that you know enough about to start with. So you know about rocket science, then you make the books about rocket science. But whatever it is that you say you know about, then that's what you're going to focus on for your topics in the book and the books, the face of those books. Think about, why do these bookheads exist, and what are they here to do? What kind of lives do they live? It sounds crazy and dumb, but roll with it. Roll with it, because as you think about these answers, you're gonna run into somebody who's got a ton of money. And they'll be like, "Hey, Andre, so it's good to meet you. Who are you? What's going on here?" And then and in 30 seconds you explain all of this, and their face is like, "What?" And their hands in their pockets like, "Well, how much does that cost?" Bam, sell. This happened. I was in Miami in December last year, and I was hanging out with Tom LaRock, and he was another member of the Discord, and he's a DJ by night and artist by day. And so I went to see him at the place that he was spinning, and they had a bunch of other people there that he was hosting because they were doing some event. So anyways, they had heard of me, so I walked over there and I said hello. And so one of those guys, I never met these people. I seen them on the internet, saw them on Twitter, never met them. And one of the guys, he's really excited. He had just got married. He was really excited. We started talking about my NFT series, the Skullies. And then he says, "Well, how much are they?" And I said, I should have said like one whole Ethereum. I said 0.1 Ethereum. That dude went into his phone, pulled up the app, the MetaMask, and said, "I'm gonna buy one now." And so I pulled up my MetaMask app, opened, got the QR code. Boom, he scanned it, sent me 0.1 Ethereum right then and there. It is part of your legacy and your brand. What is it? There's another word for it. Reputation is gonna be built around this thing, these NFTs or anything that you create, and you become part of that message. You become part of that story, and the more you tell that story, more people are gonna know you. One of the things that I suggest to anybody is to stream your process. That's why I'm gonna stream my known origin process on Saturday. Everybody who's here right now, they may come, but everybody already heard from me. They all know who I am, and they all know that I make NFTs. But by promoting the fact that I'm going to be minting this new series live, two things could happen. One, I get to have new people who never heard of me or never seen my stream, but because through the NFTs they hear that this is what I'm doing, so they show up. Or 1.2 is that artists who know me, they get to see me go through the experience, right? So we all learn together. But the main thing is that later, once I'm talking about those NFTs, I can always refer, I minted them live. I have a video. There's content related to this thing. And so when someone hears about me, like, who is this Dan? What is he talking about? And then they do a search, Delta Tango Mike, and then all this content shows up and all these videos pull up. They're like, oh, there he goes talking about this thing. And then if somebody buys one of those NFTs, they're like, there's a link to the video where he made that NFT, and I can see my NFT being made live. It's a replay, but I saw it. There it is. So all of that adds to your branding reputation, so that it's not just, hey, I'm an artist. It's not just, I got an NFT too. It's, I have a message. Here's my creations, and there's a story that goes with it. Come on and hang out with me. And that's what I did with you. I said, come on, hang out. Come on and hang out. And that's why I always tell everybody, it's like, listen, just do a little bit of live streaming. I talked to another friend of mine today. It's like, yeah, we need to do some live streaming, get your message out. And as time goes on, people will know you for that thing. And even after the live stream, if only 2 people show up, that's fine. Because later, when people do searching and links and so on, somebody in some conversation on Twitter say something, I can say, yeah, that's right, I did that. Here's a link to my live stream when I was working on such and such. And so now I have a part, something to add to the conversation that makes people a little bit like, oh yes, and it adds to the branding, to the reputation of DTM, and that's what we need with Andre and the book hits. Tamika says, create content. Correct. We have to create content. You can't just create a product, and I guess that's what I'm saying. You can't just create a product and think that people are gonna buy. You have to create the content that goes with that product. There you go. I was gonna find a point. I found my point. What did I just say?
Gotcha.
Okay, cool. My mom used to say that. She would lecture me for an hour, and she'd say, "Well, what did I say?" Because you start zoning out. And they're like, "Damn." Anyways, cool. So there you go. That is something that I wanted to add and say to you, about the books, the book hits. So if you were to have one idea that would go with it, one topic with the book hits, what would it be? What would you start with?
I honestly like. I'm honestly thinking like almost like a cityscape kind of. Kind of like a New York skyline sort of area.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just a design. But for something that I'm really passionate about, it's luxury vehicles. I'm really passionate about luxury vehicles, and I love how they look. I've ridden in a couple of them before. I love how they feel. Seeing a bunch of images and videos about how these vehicles are advertised. They're sleek and shiny. There's like a combination of fast moving shots and slow moving shots that just really capture the luxury, the elegance in of these vehicles. So that's, I guess luxury would be like luxury materials would be like something will be a topic
for
so.
for the book hits.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So how does that work with the book hits? Book hits, because the way the artwork is, it looks like a character.
Mm-hmm.
Is that how the way you show me the artwork? Is that how you would Is that the artwork that you would use in the NFTs? Those exact pictures that you show me?
Honestly, yeah, because it's how did it start out?
But they're not in cars.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That's why we talk it out. That's why we talk it out, man.
Gotcha.
Okay. Right.
So what if like in the background in the background of the book character,
there were cars, or
yeah,
right,
yeah.
right. Okay, cool. All right. And so what would be on the book itself, on the head, besides the open book?
Earlier you mentioned text. So maybe like a written text, like written titles of books.
That's what I like. That's what I want to see. But What do you see on them? Did you ever think that there would be anything on those on the cover of the book?
Not when not when I first started, but
Uh-huh.
as I went along, I looked at it and like maybe something should be added to the front cover of these books
And
just
you
to
could,
give it more
uh-huh.
detail.
And you can say no, Dan. We're never gonna put any text or anything. You don't have to agree with me. Um, um. So if you didn't have that idea, you don't have to do it. But I I feel like there has to be something that hooks the person. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's start with this. Do you own any NFTs?
No.
No. Okay. Is there any NFTs out there that attract you?
Yes, there was a couple of them. I want to say it's like Mutant Monkey.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then then there was a then there was another one with a side profile of a bunch of anime characters.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was a third one which showed a variety of landscapes.
Mm-hmm.
So of environments. So
Okay.
um one was like looking at the moon, but you're standing on the edge of the earth, or vice versa. Um, and another one being you're in the desert, and uh, you're in the desert, and like an asteroid is up closer,
Okay.
something like that.
Nice. 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 Okay. Cool. 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 So the first couple you mentioned are character driven,
Hmm.
and then the other one was abstract or landscape art. And so the character driven ones, like the apes, they put a big story to go with it. A big story. And people bought into that really hard, and so they're supposedly like very valuable. And then they got them turned into mutants because they took a serum, and then now they have a dog. I forget, like there's a whole lot of stuff going on with the apes, right, and stuff. And so having a story to go with your art is always a good idea. If you were to have backgrounds, that's not bad. Um, um, and if you had not thought about any text in the books, then and it's okay if you still feel like you're gonna do it or not gonna do it. Whichever way you go with it is your choice. But think about what is it that's gonna hook people to say, oh, I want to try that because this could be another thing, and a lot of people this happens, and I know one of my artist mentors, I know he's gonna drop some NFTs and they're gonna sell because he's famous, and so there's people like that where they just been known within the art industry, design industry for a long time, that as soon as they flip the switch on a new thing, it's gonna sell out. And he's been sponsored and done work with Jack Daniels, Adidas, with the Hawks, with the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Like he is well known across the country and stuff. And so there are some artists like that, And if you're one of those artists who's well known, then it doesn't matter. You can scribble anything and be like, boom. Like if you're Gary Vee, oh man, I don't want to talk bad about Gary Vee, but anyways, like he scribbled a bunch of stuff and it sold out. Like people were just going crazy. I don't know if you even noticed his work. Anyway, so that's why I suggest that you think it through. Think about what story goes with it. What is it that's going to grab people? Because then that becomes the leverage that you're going to use to get folks hyped about your work. That's my advice.
Okay.
Okay. Last question I have for you is, who is this person that told you about the NFTs, and where is their work?
I forget his name is Quentin.
Uh-huh.
He does, I think it was like Gorilla. He does Gorilla NFTs. I want to say. I think it was like a gorilla with it was a gorilla, but I can't remember if it's gorilla fist or gorilla with headphones
Mm-hmm.
or something like that.
Did he create a whole
Um,
series also?
yeah.
Okay. Did it sell a lot? Is he famous? Is he rich?
I don't I don't know that much about his personal life
Oh, okay.
to know that
So
much,
you don't
but
stay involved with that person to know what's happening.
I do. I just haven't just
Mhm.
haven't like asked. I just haven't asked
Okay.
those types of questions
Okay.
yet to get more information, because most of the questions I asked him are about what NFTs are and what the blockchain is, and
Okay.
I haven't gone into any like detailed questions.
Gotcha. Okay.
regarding
Cool.
that.
Cool. So far we talked about the art and the story that goes with the art. And have you thought about which platform you will mint? And have you thought about whether you're gonna make this a generative project where it's like those apes where they create the elements and then those elements are added to the artwork when they're minted, or is it gonna be that you create each NFT the way it's going to look in mint? Does that
Uh,
question make sense to you?
like auto generated or something
Uh-huh,
like that.
right. Yeah, they have there's such a thing as generative. I don't know how to say it. Yes, like the apes. You know the apes, right?
Yeah.
The apes, what somebody did, an artist did, was they made all these elements. They made the faces, the lips, the eyes, several different types of eyes, several types of lips and teeth. And then when it was time to sell, they had to go. The people who were buying those NFTs, they had to go through the website, click a link that generated the actual final image based on all the elements that button. When they pressed the button, there was an algorithm that grabbed all those different elements, said, "Okay, here's your final." Boom. And so then that's what they actually minted, and that's how they ended up. Different NFT owners ended up with a different ape. An artist did not create the individual apes; they created the individual elements that makes each ape. So
Oh,
that's
okay.
generated artwork or generated NFTs. So I did a couple a series, the Skullies. I used the body and the head, the same body and same head, but a bunch of us and myself, we drew different final illustrations of a Skully. And so let me see, where's my fresco? There it is. Here's a couple of them right now. Here it is. There's one right here by that's Sheena, Warrior Princess, or Xena. I don't know how to say it. Bree and I worked on this collaboration, and so basically we put together these elements on this body like a doll, and this is the part that I made for everyone to use, right? And so we made 144 of them. They're all individually made. So my question to you is, are yours going to be just individually made, each one? And have you thought about where to mint them?
They are individually made. I have not thought about minting them.
Mm-hmm.
I have
Okay.
not thought about minting them,
Okay. Cool.
but that is a good point to consider. That
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be easier if rather than just drawing every single one from start to finish. Draw the just draw the different element. Just draw like many different elements, and then have them
Mm-hmm.
auto generated.
Right. Yeah, and so that whole process requires a lot more people than just you. And so whereas the process that we use, it just required artists, just people who draw. So you have to take those things into consideration. Like, how far do you want this project to go, and in which way are you going? What is your final result that you want, which will require the different processes. And so that's so I mentioned that to say what I did was I went the easy route, which wasn't really easy. It was sort of easy, only because it just required artists to draw. So a bunch of us were drawing the different characters, and then I individually minted them on OpenSea. And OpenSea is one of those websites, marketplaces, where it's just real easy to go ahead and throw up some NFTs and tell the world, hey, what's up? This is my NFTs. Here's what I got. And so that was it's easy once you get the hang of it. But start thinking about what would you do with your NFTs? Where would you mint them, and why would you do that? And I'm asking questions just to make you think. But at the end of the day, it doesn't have to be that hard. It can just be, hey, I just drew some stuff. If it sells, it sells. If it don't sell, I don't care. It's done. I did it. But if you get a chance to think it through right now, maybe you do try some things, and it can go further. Who knows? You could be rich one day, because it all works out. Or you can spend a lot of time trying to do it and be like, that was crazy. That didn't do nothing. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. So think about it. See how much effort you have. You say you have to study, so that that means you already don't have a lot of time. So is this something that's going to take a while for you to build up the momentum to launch the NFTs, or is this something that you're trying to do and get it done before the month is over? Bliss Art on the chat says, these are relevant questions though, Dan. There are just some basic things that people need to consider. Correct. This is some basic things you need to consider, and only you can make that decision for yourself. So I just wanted to bring that up. If you thought it was going to be a quick and easy thing, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think by like the second or third drawing, I realized this is not gonna be a quick and easy process.
Mm-hmm.
But initially, I didn't think about like all of that, all the
Everything
questions
that
that
I'm
you
mentioning.
asked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Good. Well, there you go. And I think that's really what this conversation is about, is to ask those hard questions that there's no answers for yet. But it gets your brain working, and it's like, oh, this is gonna be a little bit more than what you thought, because you didn't know all these other things to consider. But now that you know them, you can still say, well, I don't care about all that. I'm just gonna mint 10 of them. And at least try your hand and see what happens. Which way you go, at least now you know. And what I am gonna suggest is this. I sent you a ton of links. All right, I was spamming you on on Messenger, and basically that's this knowledge that is required to be successful, and there's knowledge that's required to just try it. However, you should at least try it. Whether you're successful or not, well, that's it's gonna require a ton more effort and knowledge, but you should have enough knowledge to at least try it. And this knowledge is built up through all these different conversations happening all over the internet. Twitter and Clubhouse are the number one place to where knowledge is shared constantly, all day, every day. And I sent you a bunch of links just so that you can follow up, and whenever you have time to listen, go ahead and listen. Not all conversations are recorded, so there are times when you only gonna hear certain things if you're in the room or in that Twitter space at that time. But that's it. That's where your number one source. There's going to be people you can talk to. You can come and ask me questions. You can come into the stream. You can ask any of these people who are hanging out in the Behance or here on Discord. And right now, a few of us have minted just for fun on the Behance. Bliss Art is there, and she's minted in several places and is very involved in the crypto space. So you can always find us and ask a question. But just listening to these conversations that are going on already constantly all the time is going to give you enough insight to feel confident to just try it. And the more time you spend and the more questions you ask yourself and the more you organize your thoughts and ideas, the more confident you'll be in making sure that you can be successful at it. Okay?
Okay.
Ooh, that's it. That's all I got. If you have a particular question that you've been thinking about, ask it now. Anybody on the stream wants to ask a question, please do so. I don't have like a real roadmap that you should do this, that, and the other than the first stuff that I said to you. You know, it'd be nice if there was a story. It'd be nice if there was a world that revolved around these characters so that they exist. Even if they just exist in your mind, they exist. And as time goes on, other people will accept that they exist and be like, oh, this is cool, Andre. This is cool. You know, right now, my family, we're all going to go to Disney World later on this year. We've been already looking at where we're going to stay. And I say we're taking a whole bunch of people with us. You know, and it's like, we're about to spend some money to go hang out at this place, at this made-up spot with made-up stories that have been around for 100 years. Like, I don't know how long Mickey Mouse been around. He's been around for a long time, right? But at one point, somebody looked at Walt Disney and then the artists who were making this stuff and be like, that's dumb. Like, what the hell y'all doing? That's dumb. You have no running water in your neighborhood, and this is what you're going to do instead? You know, it's but it always starts that way. You know, you have an idea, you have a concept, and it's like, But if you put some effort into it, you put a story into it, one day, people gonna be like, did you know about Andre? This guy named Andre King, he made up this stuff that there's amusement parks for it now. He's been dead for 100 years, but his whole family's rich. It can be like that. Just know that. This is it. This is when you make up all that stuff to put it together, and then the world will follow suit and be like, yeah, we're going to go vacation with my family to this place. It's called Buckhead. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. That's why I ask these questions. That's why I say this stuff, man, because at one point in Walt Disney's life, people were like, man, you're dumb. And Walt's like, I don't care. I'm still going to do it. All right. Think of some questions. Let me know. Come on through. Anybody else? I can go on and on talking about this. What's up, Jesse? How you doing? The business of art. Art is cool. Creativity is cool. And but the day you decide to draw and create something and want to get paid for it, let's talk about it so that you can maximize the impact that it has in your life, in your creativity, in your pocket. Because if you don't make money with your art, somebody else will.
Gotcha. I did share some of my artwork on the server.
Okay.
I think I went to.
Yeah, you went to Discord and chill. Yeah, I see it now.
Discord and chill and posted. Posted the ones I made already.
Okay, cool. So that Discord is and chills from when we're watching movies, but it's fine.
Oh, my bad.
All right, so there he's sharing the picture. Let me go ahead and put it up on the internet so everybody can see it on here on there it is. Look at that, everybody. This is the Bookhead NFT series that Andre has been working on. I think the idea is cool. And and when I created the sketchies, there's this other artist who hangs out with us sometimes. Her nickname is Mom the Artist, and And so when I was creating the character, everybody's like, "Oh, cool, that looks cool, Dan." Except for her, she said, "So where is he going? Like, what's he doing today?" I'm like, "What?" I'm just creating characters, like they're fun looking, and all the other artists are like, "Oh, that's fun, that's funny, I like it, that's cool looking." And she's the only one who started asking questions, like, "Oh, so now I gotta put some work into this." And but I mean, like once you have that first idea and that first plot line, it starts to roll after that, you know. And so that's where the rest of the whole story. And then I actually did it live. We was on the live stream, and I started asking people to contribute to the idea. And before we knew it, we had this whole plot that it's like it's gonna take like 10 movies to break it out. And so I suggest that, yeah, you try it, man. You try it and see how it works for you. And if you have any questions, come on back and we'll talk about it. Okay?
Okay.
Cool. All right. Everybody give it up for Andre.
Thank you for all the notes, Dan. I think I got like a full page of notes. Definitely gonna keep them with me and you know, go over them.
Okay.
And yeah, just continue working with them and planning out. See what
See what happens next.
See what happens next.
Okay.
Based off of the information I got today.
Cool. All right. Well, enjoy the rest of your night. Study hard. Get good grades. Make lots of money, man.
I will. If I didn't make good grades, I wouldn't be in that PhD program right now.
That's right. There you go. That's right. You smart. You're a smart guy. You're a smart guy. I appreciate you. Glad to know that. And glad you reached out too. I'm glad you reached out. Okay. Don't go about this alone. Never.
Gotcha.
All right. Garrett Williams is asking bucket, pronounced bouquet. No, it's a buck head, like a buck, a deer with the antlers and the head of the deer. So there's a part of town in Atlanta called Buckhead, and which is crazy because when I first came to Atlanta in the 90s, it was a party town. You cannot walk down the street in that town and not find a place to drink and hang out. It was all clubs. It was clubs everywhere, and so it was known as a party town. And then now it's really like high end businesses, and well, the housing has always been high end over there. Well, Diary says I remember that. SOP Price is laughing. So yeah, so it's called Buckhead. Dean says I won't go to Buckhead at night right now though. That's right, Dean. There has been some violence in the past few weeks. Too much. I guess people have been trying to get out. You know, we're not used to being out anymore. So people don't know how to act. I don't know. I don't like to hang out with a bunch of people anyways. But yeah, don't do that now. Have a good night,
especially
Andre.
at nighttime.
Yeah.
Especially at nighttime, it's it's a bad to be out at night.
Yep.
In Atlanta, period.
It's bad. That's right. You know. Yep. And you know, there was not to keep you, Andre. So if you leave, it's cool. Is that there was an article that came out saying that Atlanta is one of those most unfriendly housing cities right now. Like it's just gone crazy off the rails. So it's a lot of stress in Atlanta right now.
Yeah, like the housing market had went up to like I think it was like the most basic house you can find is no less than 300,000.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Rent is in the thousands. No matter what size of place you're trying to get, it's in the thousands. So yes,
like they're like building apartments here in Atlanta. Like every month a new complex is up.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's construction happening all over the Atlanta area. Just apartments just keep popping up. Like you'll go to bed one night. And it looks like this. It just looks like
it's an empty lot when you go to bed, and when you wake up the next morning, it's like a building. Like what?
Like,
Yeah.
wait, when did this happen?
Mhm.
I was so asleep. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
just popping up apartments left and right. So
Mhm. Mhm.
yeah, it's becoming increasingly expensive over here.
Yes, very expensive.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go. So yeah, ATL, but we still love it. We still love it. I love it. So Anthony, what's up, Anthony? How you doing? Dari says it's overcrowded down there. It is. It is. It used to be a joke for a while where people say, they would not say welcome to Atlanta. They would say go back. You know, just go back. Yeah, yeah. We don't want you here. There's no room. We're full. Go back. People were saying that.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
full. Hmm.
Oh yeah, we're definitely full. Definitely full
Yeah,
over
this
here.
place is crazy. So, but yeah, it's Atlanta, yo. It's one day Atlanta to me is gonna be like LA became a great place to visit, but not gonna live there.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I totally agree.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Atlanta is becoming like I think people were saying for like the past couple of years, Atlanta is like the next Hollywood or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You got
Yeah.
Mercedes-Benz Stadium over here, the State Farm Arena,
Mm-hmm.
and lots of celebrities are coming over here.
Mm-hmm.
All these construction projects, the apartments are coming up. Housing costs are just going through the roof. Um, it's increasingly becoming a place to visit, but not exactly somewhere to live.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So there you go. Yeah. Stay out the streets at night. Stay out the streets.
Oh, definitely, definitely. You
Uh-huh.
definitely know what you're gonna see when you get out there.
Yep. So here is a barn graffiti designed by Bree, aka SLP Price. Check out SLP Price on Behance. She left a comment in the chat. And so yeah, I pulled it up and I forgot that I had it up. She shared it in the work in progress. We have a share your art work in progress channel, and she threw that up there and got a bowl going on there. Got some graffiti. And then who is this character? Odari Orko. What is it? I forgot what the name of the character is from He-Man. The little wizard thing. And then his girlfriend, I guess. What is going on here? He playing the guitar and she's dancing. Very cool, Bree. I like it. I just wanted to share it with everybody. There's a question in the chat is asking, do they still call it Atlanta? No, we have not called it Atlanta in a long time. It's ATL. That's ATL. For those of you who are here, if you're visiting or you live somewhere else, yeah, you say Atlanta. There's another one. Another word.
Yeah, I think there's still a restaurant called Hot Atlanta Wings, but
okay.
But I've only seen one. I've only seen one place called Hot Atlanta, but outside of that, I haven't heard of Hot Atlanta for years.
Okay. Yeah. I've had people who come to visit and hang out, and the first thing they say, "We're in Hot Atlanta. We're in Hot Atlanta." They're like, "Yeah, we don't say that." Don't say that.
Yeah, we say ATL. We say ATL.
We say ATL. Calm down, bro. Calm down. Orko says Odari, so that's Orko, and so Orko has a girlfriend. The girlfriend is dancing to the tunes of Orko. Good job, Bree. And that's basically what we're doing here. I'm creating the elements, the templates. We already had some templates, and I'm just kind of making them in vector. And so you will see all of these templates updated in the Behance projects. And this is part of that marketing and promotion, is that we're streaming, having fun, but the stuff that I'm talking about and giving away, it's in my Behance portfolio. So if you're going to my Behance portfolio to get the template, go ahead and like my profile. What is it that you can do on Behance? I forget. It's and if you're watching this right now, it's an appreciation. You can leave a thumbs up. That's what the Thumbs ups are called. If you go to my page, you can follow. If you want to check out my subscriptions, then you can subscribe and learn more about vector artwork. It's so I'm kind of really inviting you to hang out with me. That's it. Yeah, I can't even tell. I have to look at other people's. That's what I'm looking at my profile. I can't tell what's happening. But if I look at somebody else's profile, yeah, I can follow their work. I can appreciate their work. Yeah, so come on through. Follow. Click on the follow button. Click on the appreciation. And download the templates. Download the templates. Let me go ahead and go to my Behance profile and show you. Boom. There's Behance. What's up, Behance? And there's my stream right now. When you're streaming and you visit that Behance page of the streamer, the streaming page is the main one that pops up when they're streaming. So there it is. We're having an inception moment. And then but you can see a lot of my streams here, and then there's that work tab, and you can see my projects. You go scroll down to the projects, and there it is, the trains and graffiti right there. Boom. And pretty soon it's gonna include this template with I think I already added the one with the boxcar, but we're gonna add the barn, and I want to add a skateboard. So we may add a skateboard tonight before the stream is over. All right. Yeah. Cool. I'm checking look at that. People follow my work. Yeah, see, this is it. This is why, I stream to hang out, but I also promote my work along the way. Why not? Cool. All right, let me see if I can do this right. Boom. I'm making the little lines in the barn. There it is. So a lot of times, let's just start making copies of the line. Boom. There it is. Cool. Let's take a look at what we got so far. Turn that off. And look, it's coming along. It looks like a barn. And so with this barn, you can do some artwork on, like Bree did, on the roof, on the walls, wherever. Yeah, it's not bad. That's not bad. I think I want to add a couple other things. One thing that Bree did say, I think this was yesterday, is that to add like the trees and things so that it looks more like a scene and more like a real coloring page. And so why not? We're gonna do that. Not these trees, because those trees are huge, and not that pile right there. It looks like they were working on the barn. The pile. Oh, there's a dumpster right there. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what this is right here. It looks like the 10 Commandments. What could that be? Somebody do some more searching. There's a bird. I don't know what that bird is saying. But Sea Rock City. All right, so we're going to start making some of these. Let me see. Yep, let's go like that. Select it. Boom, select.
Dan,
Duplicate. Yes. What up?
that particular barn is mimicking a birdhouse.
Oh.
Those little things that you show under the holes are actually pigs, and that's a bird coming out of the birdhouse. So that barn is actually a replica of a birdhouse.
Oh. Okay.
And my question was, why did you add the chain and bucket?
These things right here, because that's part
See
of
the bucket? No, go down.
Yeah, the bucket right there. These big old barrels.
Yeah, that's the bucket to keep people from walking on the flower.
Oh right, yeah. This right here, correct. Okay, so just don't do that. Yeah. You're right. I don't have to do that part. You're right. Just make it. Make this. Let's pretend that we don't have those buckets, because we're not in Buckhead. Buckethead. Buckethead. That's another series right there. Oh, Andre's gone already. Too bad. I'm gonna keep that one to myself. Buckethead.
There's a bar. called the Bucket Head.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I used to frequent it often.
Oh, okay. That's why I say that stuff to Andre. That's why I said all those things, because like there's always a story that's gonna attract somebody.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
they got an actual buck's head on the wall over the fireplace.
Oh, okay. Got it. Got it. Boom. There we go. Look at that. That's a nice little barn right there. So should I leave the holes or not?
You can, and people, you can put one Tweety bird on one side, and they can put another bird or whatever on the other. They can decide what they want.
Or is it better without the?
Or just name it as Birdhouse Barn.
Birdhouse barn. Nah, I don't like that. We're gonna leave it off. Cause I get it now. It's not necessarily part of the barn. It's just decoration for the barn itself. So we want the actual barn. Yeah, we're gonna do the actual barn.
And it probably, the bird probably used to say, "See Ruby Falls."
Okay. He used to say something to get people to spend their money. Go spend your money. Here you go. Boom. Well, there we go. We're working through this drawing. I think I don't know if I want to match the slats. I think I do, so that it looks better. It'll look more like it belongs this way, versus just me adding them wherever I feel like. Boom. There we go. And I'm using the pen tool. Bam. There we go. I like it. And I think I'm just going to do pen tool the whole time. Like bam, bam. See that? Easy. But on the desktop, when you use the pen tool and you want to break the line, you can use a oh yeah, I know what happened. There we go. You can use the arrow keys to break the line up, whereas we're here, I have not figured out how to break the line up. So there you go. Okay, cool. I see. I remember. I'm looking at the comments now. Sorry about that, y'all. Oh, Darius says it was hot in the 90s. It was hot. It was crazy. I got a story about the 90s. I'm gonna tell you in a second about Bucket. Anthony says, yeah, I remember back in the day it was called that. ATL is cool. Now I'm up to speed. Thank you for the enlightening. And then SLP Price, why'd you add the chain and bucket? Sure. Subscribe and live with Dan. He will cook for you some good vector art. I'm gonna cook some illustrations. I tell you what. So this is what happened. This happened for real. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Story time. Go ahead and gather up, children. Get your hot chocolate and blanket. It's hot though. It's already spring. So forget the year. It was in the 90s. Michael Vick and the Falcons went to the Super Bowl. They lost. In any case, I think they were it was against the Broncos, I think. Yeah, it was the Broncos. So Buckhead is what you would in those days was what you call is what you would do in Buckhead is what you call bar hopping, right? You leave one bar and then walk out the door of one bar and then 2 steps and you're at the door of the next bar. And on and on and on. And there was a police out there all the time, and there was always something crazy going on in Buckhead. And so when the Falcons were going to the Super Bowl, this radio station did a contest that they were going to give away tickets to the person who would do the craziest thing in the spirit of what do you call it, in the not school spirit but fan spirit, and in support of the Falcons. And so it was all gonna go down in those clubs. It was a particular club that they had in mind, but once you showed up in Buckhead, there's all clubs. It's all clubs. So that was cool. So I had my tickets to go to Miami because the Super Bowl was in Miami. So I don't know if it was not my first time going to Miami, but anyways, it was the '90s, and so a friend of mine and he immediately, as soon as the championship game was over and the Falcons won, we was on the phone buying plane tickets. We didn't have any a hotel to stay at, so the whole time we was in Miami, we slept on the beach. Cause I was young like that. Anyways, the point is that so it's a big hoorah about the Falcons. They go into the Super Bowl. Everybody's excited, and this radio station is giving away tickets to whoever does the craziest thing to show their Falcon support. So some lady decided that, and so they made a date that in Buckhead, they were gonna let all these fanatics show off their teen spirit. That's it, teen spirit. And so we get a call. When I say we, I had a tattoo shop, and we get a call, and this guy's like, I'm competing on this thing. I want to know if you guys will do a tattoo on my butt cheek. That's right. I said the word butt cheek. I said, what? He's like, yeah. Will you, number one, do a tattoo on the butt cheek? Number two, will you do it live in front of other people? So this is the days of my tattoo shop. Lord Yada was my business partner. He's my brother-in-law now. But he was my business partner, and I said, man, let's do this. We're going to go hang out in Buckhead at the club, and we're going to tattoo this guy's butt. And so we had a friend of mine. Her name is Mecca, and she was the designated person to do the tattoo, the designated artist to do the tattoo on this guy's butt because it was the '90s. And so here it is. The date is there. We show up with our equipment. The club already knows we're coming. The radio station knows we're coming. They're promoting this, this event because whoever of these, they already picked the contestants, and whoever shows the most team spirit is getting free tickets to the Super Bowl. So this one guy showed up with a Ford Bronco, and painted with the colors of orange and blue. That was the Broncos team colors. And what he did is he took a sledgehammer to it and tore it up. It was within minutes that poor Ford Bronco was in pieces, shattered, broken up, like glass, wheels, tires, everything, everywhere. Like that guy was going crazy on that Bronco, and people were cheering. I mean, Buckhead was a crazy town in those days, and everybody was drinking, and people were cheering and getting hype. And so the radio station people, they're over there talking and getting really, really hype. Then some lady brought out a kiddie pool, and I don't know what she rubbed on herself, and she rolled around and the stuff, and I don't know, could have been Jello or oil. I don't know what it was. I forgot now. And so people were cheering, and so then it was our turn, and so this guy, we already know him. We got to know him because he had to make the arrangements, and we all set up. Everything's ready. We got our lights. This guy walks up and says, okay, it's his turn. Everybody's cheering. He pulls down his pants, lays down, and Mecca does the tattoo of the Falcons logo on this guy's butt cheek. And that's it. There's no punchline to that. It's just crazy. He did not win. I guess that's the punchline. He didn't win. I forget who won. Probably the lady, just cause this was Buckhead, and but he did not win. Poor guy. But that's what he said he was gonna do. If to win some tickets to go see the Falcons play. I guess the way I told the story sounded like it was gonna be this big thing, and it was really terrible. It's just bad. But we had a good time. We had a good time. My brother-in-law and I used to be out in Buckhead, smoking cigars. There was a cigar club. I'm sure it still exists because I've seen the name. I just haven't been out that way. Not for hanging out. Havana Club. Catfish Station. That was another very popular place that people would go to in Buckhead in the 90s. I don't know what they're doing now. And there we go. So right now, I'm just using the pen tool. No comments on my story. Gotcha. Oh, there goes Tamika. Yay, Tamika. She knows what I'm talking about. Oh, Havana Club. Yes. Used to take pictures looking big time. Big timers. Cigar and your drinks. You had to be there. Anthony says, but at least it left a lasting impression on him. The guy didn't win the trip, but at least it left a lasting impression on him. He says, but at least it left a lasting impression on him. Yep. That's right. That is crazy. It probably still has it now. I don't know. You could get it lasered and all that, but what do you care? It's on your behind. Unless somebody cared. But yeah, those were the days. Right now, what I'm doing is using the pen tool to make all these tiny lines so that when you turn off the layer for the barn, bam, look at that. Yes, I like it. I don't like this line right here. Just move it. You got to move it. Bam. There we go. I like that. I'm going to grab these, duplicate, and then move them right there. Look. And it's probably more work than it's worth, but a quick little shortcut. We'll see how we do here. Just grab that and go like this. Oh, I could actually add an anchor point right here. Anchor point. And grab these pieces up here. Oh, no, not like that. I need this one. Delete it. This anchor point, delete it. This anchor point, delete it. But now you're running into too many lines. Let me see. Yeah, this actually needs to go down here. Bam. All right. Cool. Let's go there. I like that. Yep. Yes. What did I do? Yeah. I could. So Bree's telling me about this pole right here. You're talking about this pole right there, right? That one. And that's like a little wall right here. There's a little wall, and so I think it's really more like a stabilizer for those two flaps right there. Nope. And so
nope.
No,
ain't got nothing to do with it.
Because this whole
it's mimicking a birdhouse.
Oh, the birdhouse. Oh, yeah.
That's the pole that's coming out. That would be a hole where the bird could go in.
I see. I gotcha. Well, we're gonna leave it like that, man. We're gonna leave it. I get it. I got you. I see what you're saying. And so thank you for letting me know about it. You're going for accuracy. I'm going for how the flow. This is how it's gonna flow. How about that? Is that okay? Cool. All right. Anthony says this is cool info of the barn being modeled after a birdhouse. It makes total sense. Anthony Carvajal with the artistic license. That's right. That's what I'm doing. Bree is like, this is what that's supposed to be, and I'm like, well, we're just gonna be creative about it. Artistic license. Go ahead, Bree. I heard you say something.
It's just the engineer and architect in me.
Gotcha. These are the conversations that Tamika has in her head when she's working on projects. I believe it. It's like the engineer versus.
That is correct.
Yeah.
That is correct. It must be right and exact.
Mm-hmm. I believe it.
We're always looking at a different perspective. Boom.
Yeah. And so that's why you're saying that, and I get it. And me, I'm like, hey, it looks straight enough to me. We'll go with that. Boom. Bam. All right, there you go. So we have a barn. I think it's okay if we want to adjust it later. I'm not against it. But I do want to end this one now and move on to the skateboard. So we still have some time. Yeah, we got some time.
That looks good.
Yeah?
That's
You like
a
it?
good template.
Yeah. Good. Okay, cool. So there goes the barn. Let's go ahead and click on that top left so it goes back to the home screen and it can sync with the cloud. I am now going to look for my skateboard templates. I have a few. I've found some on the internet, and let me see. Skateboards. Yes, I do. They're all JPEGs, so they're good.
Found some for the snowboards.
Oh, snowboards. Good. Go ahead and add them into the work in progress or something somewhere in here, and I'll grab them. Because that's good. We need that. Bam. All right, let's close this window here. Go there. Boom, bam. Checking some messages. Oh, I forgot to open up my chat in YouTube. So too bad, so sad. Sorry. Let's see. What do we got? We're good. Okay, cool. All right, so no messages. That's fine. All right, so let's go ahead. It's done syncing to the cloud. Bring it back. Now, there is like a background saving feature. I don't trust it. I actually had a problem saving one of my files earlier today, and I don't know if you guys noticed that, but the little notification popped up. It's like, I don't have time to worry or figure out what happened, so I make sure I save. I just go ahead and Control S. If you're on the keyboard in your computer or if you're on a device. Now, the iPad does support a keyboard. I just don't bother with it, but I have keyboards that I could connect to it and use keyboard shortcuts. So remember to save your work. Boom, new layer. This is going to be we're going to call this the barn. We're going to call it the barn. Yeah, barn.
Graffiti barn. 2022.
Okay. Barn to be alive. Down. Born. Born. There we go. Born to be alive. That was one of my favorite songs. Disco songs. Boogie and disco. And you know what I'm going to do tonight? If those of you who are members of the Discord, come on. There we go. You may see a notification tonight when I have my computer ready to play another movie. We already have a suggestion for a movie, but I don't have the Alien movies. I think I do. I'm gonna pull out some hard drives and see what I got. Maybe I play the find a way to play the Alien one of the. I think that's what Tamika said. The Aliens. Alien movie. Boom. Lock it. Done. Oh, no. What I want to do is make it bigger. Let me see. Here we go. Back there. All right. So let's make that a little bit bigger by holding the touch modifier. Come on. So this touch modifier is not very good. I don't like it. Just make it a little bit, tiny bit. Bigger and centered. There we go. Got it. Lock it. New layer. All right, I see you. Anthony says, do you have to adjust your touch settings on your iPad when using Illustrator, similar to the ones on a Wacom, so it doesn't interfere with your pen stability? Dari says, I have them. Get the Aliens Director's Cut. I should probably send you a link to upload it to that Dropbox, huh? I'm going to do that tonight. You know what I do, Anthony? I wear this glove. I wear this glove so that touch sensitivity is not an issue, because I'm tired of battling palm rejection. It's a very serious problem, palm rejection, and ever since I started using the gloves, and I was never a fan of the gloves. I always thought that artists who wear gloves were pretentious. I always felt that way. Like, man, what the. Just use your hands. And then I tried the where are the skates? And then I tried the glove, and I was like, what? I've been missing out. Like, you don't have to sit there and figure out that touch settings, where with the Surface or some apps and the iPad himself, you wanna get the pen closest to the screen before you put your hand on it, so that the tablet is already registering the pen versus getting distracted by the touch of your palm of your hand. And there are settings in lots of apps, including on the iPad, about that help with palm rejection, but it's never accurate. It's not perfect. And it's a pain. So there. Okay, let me check and see which one of these is the right one. The right stuff. That's template. I don't want that one. Oh, there's some. Yep. Okay, here we go. That's the one we want. For a while, I was making skateboard art, and making the actual skateboards. Boom, there it goes. Let's move it. Come on. Oh, I gotta go like this. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. And yes, I can like clean up and just get rid of the text and all, but like, nah, let me make my own templates. I can do that. My Illustrator, and it ain't no thing. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. All right, so there goes like a bunch of skateboard templates. We got the old school classics. I remember this when I was a kid. It had the fat side and the skinny side, and that was the nose and the tail. Yeah. And then nowadays people are all fancy, and I don't even know. Well, it just says nose and tail just so that design wise, but it doesn't matter nowadays, right? Because it's the same, even though it looks a little bit different. It looks like the nose is chunkier than the tail. Who knows? If anybody knows, let me know. And we'll figure it out. Let's get the pen tool. Let's see. I'm on my layer 42. I want the line. The stroke is going to be 1. Sure, let's leave it 1 for now. And I could do a circle right here, actually. Let's see. Look. Let's see what happens. Boom. Oh, yeah, there it is. Since I said barn, Born to be alive. Is that song is stuck in my head now. Jesse Hernandez was the name of the singer. Come on, touch modifier. There's some changes coming to the touch modifier. I can't talk about it, but I'm telling you it's coming. Let me see. Boom, got the circle. Got it. Okay, so this is not too bad. So now I just got to make one side. All right, just real easy. I didn't know what I was doing when I put in the image in here. I wasn't sure like which way I was gonna go about making this design, and so it can look right and whatever. So I kind of jump in head first and see what happens, and then and I figure it out. Boom! Look at that. So I figure it out as I work on the design. Just don't be scared. Be confident. Let them see you sweat. Look, it's almost there at the line. Let me see. There we go. Okay, so this side is a little bit too curvy. Go bring it back. Oh yeah, I like it. I like it. Boom. So what I'm gonna do, I didn't know what to do, but I do know what to do now, is tap that anchor point with the direct with the pen tool. No, not the pen tool, and then tap this one. Boom. So I made a shape. So now I made a shape. There it is. There we go. Right. And let me show you what I have in mind. So I made one half of the curve, and I got the tail and the, what do they call it? Nose straight. Select that shape I made. Ooh, not like that. Let me lock that back again. There we go. Select that shape, and we're going to, I guess I could duplicate like that. Boom, there's a little duplicate button right here. This is the duplicate icon. And now in my shapes, I can see two. There's 1 and 2. It's the path is highlighted. Now I'm going to go into my alignment menu and flip it. Boom, it's flipped. And then I'm going to grab the edge and bring it up like that while I hold down the touch modifier. And I want to touch the hold on to the touch modifier so that as I move the shape around, it stays in alignment with a copy of itself. And so here I went too far. It's one piece too far. I can select it. There used to be, or there ought to be, a little buttons. Where did they go? Are they in here? Maybe I need my keyboard so I can do the arrow keys, and then I can move it 1 pixel at a time. It's okay. That's all right. Let's just touch. Let's go ahead and touch that touch modifier and go like that. Boom. All right. So that's it. It lines up. They're lined up. Now that I have that, check this out. I go ahead and select all these shapes and go into my, not the group, but the Pathfinder tool. There it is. And I can combine all and convert to path. Boom. So now I have the outline on the outside is one complete piece, but there's a little bit on the inside for the hollow, the hole where those 4 pieces were, connecting together. So now that I have selected the inside hole, I can just click on that trash can, boom, and it's gone. Go back into my line, click on 2, bam. It's a little off. I see the imperfections. Anthony says, great tip. Thank you. I also wear a glove when I use my Wacom, but I'm planning to get an iPad. I'm trying to do my research beforehand, anticipating any known issues and learn how to remedy them. Yes, the glove is great. So I see an issue here. Don't like it. I guess I can touch that and go like this. No, don't do that. Oh, you know what? I'll tell you what. Boom. So that doesn't help. So touch it and move it. There you go. So it's crooked. There's also something here. Oh, it's got there we go. Okay, cool. And you know really what the deal is? Let's get rid of that. Let's see what happens. Boom. I think there's extra. Yeah, there were. Oh, there's extra. Boom, there it is. It was too many anchor points, and I still gotta straighten that out. So here's a tip for everybody, not just Anthony, but thank you, Anthony, for the feedback. And let's see, Kirkwood. Think. How do I get my anchor points? And now my handles. There has to be a way. Convert to curve. So I still messed it up. Thank you. Go back. All right, and bring that back. Boom, and so that's better. It's a little bit better. It's not quite right, but it's better. The tip is, no matter what you do, the iPad is not going to draw like the Surface. It's not going to draw like the Hue one. It's not going to draw like the Wacom. It's not going to happen. They're not the same device. They don't react the same way, and they have different materials. The screen, the way the screen is made, and the way the pen is made. It's kind of like drawing with a pencil and then trying to draw with a big pen and then trying to draw with a brush pen. You know how to draw, you know how to write your name, but the tool, because it's not exactly the same, is going to react differently. So the muscle memory that you have for a particular tool is going to be off. It's going to be off because that muscle memory belongs to a particular tool. So you're going to have to develop a secondary muscle memory for this other thing. And so for a long time, I've been drawing with tablets. So I just got this other tablet recently because I needed something for my wrist, man. You're holding a mouse all day is going to damage your wrist. So I got this tablet and a pen that goes with that tablet, right? So that I use this as a mouse. So I don't use a mouse. Well, I still have a mouse. But sometimes when my hand gets tired from using the mouse, I use this tablet. And by touching a particular place in the tablet, it corresponds somewhere on my screen. And so, for a long time, I did all my vector work with a tablet like that, and I did a lot of vector work with the mouse, and it's perfect, right? It still looks crooked. It looks crooked to me, but I think I'm gonna leave it because then I won't be done tonight, and that's and so I would So I got used to it, and then I got a tablet to draw on. I forget which one was the first one, and for some reason it just felt like I couldn't draw. Like, what happened? I know how to draw. I know how to draw lines. I know how to do this and that. Why is it not happening? And it really upset me because I was like, I don't understand how I can start something and have so much experience drawing, and then all of a sudden the tool changes and now I can't draw. Like, that's crazy. And I had to, give myself a chance to build my skills with this other tool. Yeah, it just like I did with pencils and markers. The first time I grabbed pencils, the first time I grabbed markers, I was not a pro at it. It took time. Even if I've been drawing with pencils for years, it doesn't mean that I was going to be able to draw with markers the same way I draw with pencils. Garrett says the only reason I have a mouse is for 3D work. Everything else is done either by tablet or trackpad. Very cool. Yes. And that's good, Garrett, because you got to give your wrist a rest. A rest. So for some reason I'm getting a numbness. So I've been working on my shoulders, and making sure that my hand is not always on that mouse, because then this back part, this palm of your hand, it starts to feel numb. It's a little, it's just a lot of use that out of my hand sitting in a particular place. before I was using these tablets, I started getting a pain that carpal tunnel is real. It started happening. I was like, what's going on? And it's the mouse. And so once I started using the tablets, the shifting of your hand from palms down to sideways, oh, big difference. Big. I don't have that problem with my elbow now. And so it's you have to find the tools that are going to help you for those long periods of time when you're sitting there drawing and working. There's this mouse that I want to get. It's $100, so I think I'm going to get it maybe in a month or so. I don't know. Maybe my birthday's coming up, so I can just say that's for my birthday. It's a $150 mouse, but it's sideways. The mouse is sideways. Here's a mouse. This is one of my mouses. So, the mouse is like this, and, your hand is over it and so on, right? Well, the mouse I want, it's sideways like this. It has a little shelf so that your palm rests sideways like that. And so then you still tap with your fingers. And then on the thumb is a trackpad. That's what, I don't know what kind of trackpad, you say trackpad. So that's the flat trackpad. But this one has a ball. I don't know is that the same thing, Garrett? I don't know what you mentioned, what you mean by trackpad. And I don't even know what you call that one with the ball. But it has a ball that you use with your thumb. So you don't even have to move your hand around like this. You use that ball and then tap, tap, tap. And so the way your hand is set on the table will greatly help the stress on the parts of your hand that's constantly getting that weight and hardness of your desk. Trackball mouse, yes. Garrett says, get some therapy putty. It's great for strengthening your grip and relieving carpal tunnel. Saying that I have nerve conduction test on Friday for my cubital tunnel. Yeah, man. Yeah, my solution. I have a 8-pound weight, and I have 2, so like I use them. I use them right here on my desk. I don't need a gym. I just use them together. You could do one at a time, I guess, too. And that's gonna help stretch your neck, stretch your traps. I forget what these are called. Your shoulders, your chest, all that, because you sit like this, drawing all day, or working on a project, and so you kind of lean in like this, and you need that to stretch, but you also need to push your muscles in a different direction, strengthen them. And so yeah, like all this, I can feel the tightness leaving. Yeah. Use it. Tamika says, I'm struggling right now. I'm scheduling a massage soon. Yes. And if you can afford a massage table, oh my God. My wife got one. It's in her office. My granddaughter loves it. My granddaughters too. Anyways, you have to stretch and move your body around, stress it a different way, so that it's like the putty, therapy putty, or a ball or whatever. It's the movement of the muscles. You have to have that movement of the muscles. And I say this because I feel it. Don't let your body turn to stone. We spend a lot of time drawing. We have to dedicate a lot of time to our talent. Yeah, but you still want to live a life. All right, let's see. There we go, right there. Boom, got it. And go get that massage. You can do a quick $30 massage at the mall here in Atlanta. And I don't know if they have it over there by you, but they got them up here. And these guys, they sit you down in a chair, and poop, and they put their elbow into it, like, they're like, whoa, oh man, Be cool. And at the end you're like, ooh, that was all right. Yes. Anytime you feel tightness in your neck, a headache, any kind of numbness, man, you gotta get the massage or work it out. Work it out. Go on till you start feeling some of that relief. All right, so let's see what are we doing here. I don't know what we're doing, but I think I have an idea. I'm gonna try something to see what happens. You know, and right now I'm just using shapes. This is all shapes. Shape, shape, shape. Shape, shape, shape. Here we go. Shape and shape. Here we go like this. Let me see. Gonna find out. Gonna learn today. All right, grab this direct selection tool and select this corner. Come on. Select that corner. All right, come on. Touch modifier. You should do the stuff I want. All right, let me see. Oh, I don't like that. Let me see. Yeah, that doesn't do nothing. Shake, shake, shake. Okay, let's do this. That. Okay. And let's fix this one too. Right there. Got it. I need to be able to click and drag and get those two corners, and then you see the little modifier thing. I forget what it's called. It has a name. I heard it, and it's like, oh, that makes sense. And then when it's my turn to use the name, I forget. So let's go ahead, click on those little things and go like that. Oh, so it doesn't work the way I thought it would. So let's lock some of these layers. So let's go like this and drag it. Oh, look at that. All right, cool. Grab that and drag it. Oh, that's two pieces there. That okay. So I thought I was gonna get something out of it, and I didn't. So right now I'm just playing the idea through. It's not working, so I'm just making it do. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, that's close. That's close. There we go. Look at that. It's just jumping all over the place. Go like this. Go like that. Bam. It's very close. This one is way off. Whew. I'm trying to work this out. Let's see if I can shake and shake. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Let's go like that. Right. Come on now. Let's go like this. Boom. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's this TV show that was around for a while, and it was called Barter Kings. I used to watch it all the time, and because I'm into bartering. Like I love bartering. Oh look, I can turn those off, and that's it. I ain't even need my circles, and so yes, the smart guys get in the way, man. They're always trying to do something when I don't need that. Gareth, why? So I think their template's not straight, or am I not straight, or their template's not straight? Something is off. Anyways, we're gonna roll with it. Otherwise I'll never get done. And I have what do I got? Another 30 minutes left. So yeah, these guys, they had a pawn shop, thrift shop, or some kind of business. And they will pick something off the rack and say, okay, I need to trade this till I can come back with a car. And so they would pick up like a set of golf clubs or a lawnmower or something weird, right? And so for the whole 30 minutes of the show, or however long, I haven't even watched that show, and it hasn't been on the streaming thing for a while. And so I would oh, come on. So for however long the show was, they would spend it bartering. And so they're called barter kings, and they would find these deals with people. And we're gonna move past that one. I'm done with that one. This is we're gonna call this old school 2. And so I like how, you know, you negotiate, you try to find the person who's going to want to trade, and you have to hit up the person and say, hey, you know, I got something maybe you're interested in, because people are selling things in the Facebook marketplace, they're selling things in Craigslist, and you know, and they want money. They say they want money, but you don't have money. I have something else instead. Maybe you'll take this, but you have to reach out to them and say something. Otherwise, how they know? And you know, sometimes they're gonna say no, and sometimes they're gonna cuss you out. I've had that happen a lot of times, where I'm like, I'm just trying to trade something, man. Like, and they want to get mad at me. It's like, this is Facebook. What are you getting mad about? You put this thing on Facebook. If it was so high end, you sell it out of the store. It's like people get mad at the yard sale. Like, man, you put this thing on the lawn. It's on your driveway. It can't be high end. Anyways. People get all persnippety about it. Let's go ahead and save it, because we'll take it back out while I tell my story. And so so these guys, and so they're out there on the hustle. And so one of them one of those two guys, there's two guys, they tag team. Sometimes they challenge each other, and they have to pick for the other person what the starting barter is going to be. And but they both have something in mind that they want to get. And so anyways, one of the guys, he has Tourette syndrome. So you see him getting stressed, you know, because, you know, people, they say they want to trade, and then when you show up, they change their mind or whatever, you know. And he's like, I done made this trip, and I came all the way, and, you know, you're stressing me out. And so he starts to you can see him trying to hold himself so that he doesn't curse and say whatever it is that Tourette syndrome people say. And so sometimes he'll say, oh yeah. And so that when he says that, it's because he's trying to hold back the Tourette syndrome. So he'll say, oh yeah. And it just sounds so cool the way he says it that I just started saying it too. Like, oh yeah. I don't have Tourette's, but, you know, it's kind of cool. It's a cool saying. It's like saying cool. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, that's my story. All right, I have an idea for this right here. Let's see. Put anchor points there in order to make sure they line up. Get the alignment. Boom, line it up. Got it. And so I need that there because I'm about to move these other. And so let's see how it goes. Let me see. I'm not sure. Yeah. I don't want to have to trace it. Maybe it's the best way. Let's see. I've been fighting this. I've been fighting it the whole time. Let me see. Let's go. Let's get these rid of these. Okay. We'll see what happens. Pen tool, tap. Let's go here. Pen tool is awesome. I've been using the pen tool forever. There's a couple people I follow on Instagram. Oof. Like this guy, his creations. He said, "Oh yeah, that was 4 hours." Like, man, that was not 4 hours, bro. You're a liar. And it's beautiful. Like his work is just amazing. And you can tell he has a Cintiq or some kind. Because sometimes you see his hand, and you see the pen, or sometimes just showing you the screen. You're just getting a screen capture. And yeah, that's terrible. And so where is it? Is it right there? Curve it. There it is. And so he goes off and is like, man, that's so smooth, that's so great, and he's going fast. So one thing that happens is, which is getting used to hardware, is that when I was using the mouse, man, I was fast with my vectors, boom, 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 and then I moved to the tablet, and it took me a while to get my anchor points down at the same speed because for years I was just using the mouse, and so then I got the Cintiq, and so it took me a while to get used to the Cintiqs and the way they feel when you're touching and using the pen tool, and but it took a while, but I did it. I got to my speed. So I have a particular speed when it comes to anchor points and the pen tool. Pretty proud of it too. It's kind of like the typing speed. If you know how to type and you have certain words per minute, I used to be at a little over 60. That's pretty good for me. I'm an artist. I draw. I don't want to be a great typist, but I wanted to at least type in a normal speed so I can get things done. But yeah, you gotta practice, and really just use the tool to the point where eventually you're just like, that's it. I got it. I'm there. All right, we're gonna call this board. I'm sure they have names. This is Bottle Tail. It's just Cruiser. Or there's the names right there. What did I could have named these things the right name. This is old school. It's called Mini Cruiser. Look, Mini Cruiser. Nobody said nothing. Cruiser. They're letting me talk. It's like Dan's just gonna say whatever he wants. I am. That's a Cruiser. Let me see. And okay. Boom. And so then the last one I just did is called the Bottle Tail. Bottle Tail. Oof, not like that. Got it. Boom. Done. So lock it. All right. So now we're down to the last one. And once I finish this one, we're done. I will go back to finishing formatting this computer. For those of you still watching, thank you for hanging out. Hopefully you found this time useful and been working on something. And if not, it's okay. Take a break. Sometimes I do take a break. I just need to sit down and I'm not thinking of nothing, man. We work hard. We go hard on this thing we call the art life. Sometimes you just need a break. There we go. Boom. But yes, hopefully we spent some good time together. Look at that. That's almost perfect. And but go ahead and check us out on the Discord so that you can hang out with other cool artists. Boom. This is gonna be almost. It was almost there. I'm gonna leave it mine the way I did mine. Yeah, I'm cool with it. What you gonna do about it? Gonna fight about it? I did have this idea of me fighting the world, but with art, and I called it DTM versus everybody. So I still want to do it. I need Microsoft to sponsor me. Hello, Microsoft. I have this idea. I travel the country. I come into an artist's hometown, break out the surface, and we're going to battle it out. And it's called DTM versus everybody. Hold on. This is called a 8-inch deck. And we can stream it. And people can vote. Invite me to your town and DTM versus everybody. There it is. Bam. Lock it. Let's get rid of that one. Done. There we go. Bree said she's got the snowboards. Let me see. Where them snowboards at, Bree? You ain't sent me nothing. Unless you sent me a file, which I haven't checked on that. Right. Let's see. Let's see. Sign in. Boom. Okay, fine. That's cool. All right. And if anything, we're just gonna do it another day. No big deal. I have a feeling like I want to see a second border in these. Not sure, because I kind of like the way the template had the bleed and so on. But whatever. Let's go. New layer.
It wouldn't let me send you. but they got some nice snowboard templates in the stock.
Okay.
Adobe stock.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, it's time to start using that Adobe stock, huh? After that stream with Jazz the last couple of days, I was like, we're missing out if we're not using Adobe stock.
Oh, Miss Bliss preached that
Yeah, y'all
every
tripping.
time she's on.
Oh, okay. She does, huh? Oh, yeah. I've been missing out on that. I need to get my Adobe stock game up. Boom. All right, so here we go. We got some more artwork. Oh, there he goes, Bliss. She heard us. She heard us, Bree. You said it out loud. She heard us. Bliss Art says you're really missing out on stock. Yes. Yes, man. We gonna handle that. All right, so that's what we'll do between now and Saturday. I'll check out Adobe stock. I think we've gotten to a point where it's really, really cool right now. I'm gonna just take a screenshot of this because we kind of did it on Illustrator on the iPad, but we kind of use Illustrator on the desktop. Kind of cheated a little bit, and it's cheating because I wanted to do everything on the iPad and show how we can do everything on the iPad, but it's actually using all your tools. And there goes Bliss says, I've been working and lurking. You got homework, Dan. And yes, I got homework. And my homework is to use all the tools available to us. Why reduce stuff if there's other options there? Let me go look right now. Adobe stock. Boom. And there it is. You know what's crazy? Oh, you got to try it for free. And then you got to get paid after that. What? Oh, what about free? Can I do the free? I gotta pay for this. $29.99 a month plus taxes. 10 assets a month. I don't like that. Stay collecting stock from stuff from stock. Bliss says no. What do you mean no? I don't have to. So how do I check the stock? There it goes. Okay, I just went to my libraries and do a search. Let me see. I was gonna say, I uploaded some artwork to stock, and I've been getting paid pennies because people have used my vectors. Let me see. From the drop down on the search, you have to choose free. Okay, cool. I did. Okay, good. Whew. All right. Disco Groove. Oh, is it Disco Groove? Let me see. Or cassette. How about cassette tape? Let me show you guys what I'm doing. Like, we can't see, Dan. What are you talking about? So there it is, Adobe stock. I did select the free, and it gave me options to search for stuff. And right now, I just did a search for cassette. I have a cassette here. Let me see. Illustrations only. And vectors. Boom. Maybe we come on my cassette. Where is it? Oh my God. There's a lot of people doing stuff, man. What? Oh no, I can't find mine. That's why I'm not earning anything recently, because too many people already been so you guys already know. You guys already know. Huh. Why is it not showing up? Pixels, megapixels. Let's see, vectors. Or maybe just illustrations, but not vectors. I forgot what my classification is. Anyways, I uploaded artwork to Adobe stock and made money. Yeah, mine. Oh, that's right. Of course, because I'm in the free. Of course, Bliss. I was just complaining about me not wanting to pay, but I can't see my stuff. But yes, as I don't know if you have to have a Creative Cloud account to submit art in the Adobe stock, and you can get paid. I don't know how much money I made. It hasn't been in more than enough for a meal, but it's pretty cool. I look in the undiscovered frequently. Okay, you can search in undiscovered, and yeah, mine's not free, so That's why. Okay, skate. What are we talking about? Surfboards. There we go. Got some surfboards here. I can just do the all subcategory all. Boom. There we go. We got pictures. I don't want.
You were supposed to be doing snowboards.
Oh, snowboards. Oh, okay, okay.
The surfboards work too.
Look at this guy.
Why you
Golly. Look at Santa Claus. He done booked up. Okay, okay. I can do that. I can do that. All right. So, where's the undiscovered? Oh, right here. Oh, very cool. Blizzard. Nice. There goes Santa Claus again. This guy got muscles, man. All right. So you said snowboards. There you go. Pictures. I don't want that one. Images. Illustrations, right? Illustrations. Or what about vectors? And oh, look at that monkey guy. That's not too bad if like you need an illustration.
Have, the templates. You want to look under snowboard templates.
Gotcha.
Vector.
Gotcha. There we go. Oh snap! There it is. I don't know what that is, but there's one. View this asset in our other collections. There we go. And there it is. License. Standard license is free, right? There it is. It's free. Save to library. Boom. Let me see if I click on license, what happens? Because it's on the free, right? One image. Unlimited, not to be used or merchandise. Vector has been purchased. Okay, got it. Vector set us to remember your choice. Yeah. Okay, Bree. Oh, look at that. I can download it. Oh my God. Oh my God. These are boards. Let me just do a boards. Boom. And this is what, a snowboard? This new folder. Come on. Rename. Snowboards. And inside of snowboards, I'm gonna save that. Pew. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, they got the wood grain. They got the t-shirt. They got some graphics there. That's all right. Oh, that's a nice board right there. I create libraries for my findings.
They got templates for your shorts. Your basketball shorts.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I think the board, the snowboard is the same style. It's just different types of images. So I think I'm good with what I got. And that's good. So you wanna start adding extra. Don't start adding extra templates, Bring. That's it. We're good. We're good. Bliss says I create libraries for my findings. I also keep an assets folder on my desktop, and that way I can have subfolders for asset types. Yes, good answer. Good answer. Stay organized. All right, surf board template. Let me see. Vectors. They got the weird shapes. That's cool. That's a cool little vector. I guess this is any of these would work, huh? But I'm looking for like a simple template. Oh, that's cool. Okay. What if we grab this? Cause I can get the vector, right? Let me see. Save to library. So how could I get that? Let me see if I can get that here in Illustrator. Can I open my libraries in Illustrator?
It looks like a scoot board.
Scoop. Oh, it's got a flat bottom.
No, it looks like it has a fin.
Oh, okay. Like this one and stuff. What's up, Jazz? We were just talking about Jazz earlier, and she's here. So shh. What's going on, Jazz? We were just talking about how I need to start using the libraries, which I have not, or the stock images, and I haven't done that. And so Bliss is like, you got homework to do. And so I'm going through Adobe Stock right now to grab some of these
Yeah, those
Library.
are water boards.
Okay. Oh, okay, okay. Because that looked like that's a surfboard.
Uh,
Oh, these are water
yeah.
boards right here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the voice that you hear, that you hearing right now, is Bree, and she's in the Discord. I bring audio and video from the Discord sometimes. Look at this one. It's got everything. Got all of them. So, okay, let's see. You got to search under free for what you want to license if you don't have a subscription, correct? Nice getting those libraries together. Yes. Uh-huh. And Jazz is saying hi, Bree. Go ahead.
Hi. And those are water boards, Dan.
These are water boards, okay? Okay, you know about stuff. Okay, so I clicked on Save to Library, and now when I'm in Illustrator, I go to my libraries, right? Window, libraries, from the window to the wall. Where happened? Oh, down here. I know it. Sometimes it goes away. There it is. Boom. Okay, there's my libraries, and don't use libraries much, so I just click on my library. Okay, there it is. Good. Oh, there we go. So what happens? Can I just click and drag? Boom, and then go like this. There we goes. Okay, okay, okay. But so it's not necessarily a vector, but it's the image that I can use. Bliss says we're slowly converting Dan to all the free 99 stuff. Yeah, yeah. You know, you grew up an illustrator, or you grew up drawing, and I don't know about that fancy stuff. It's gonna draw it. I need something. I want something. I'm gonna draw it. All right, embed. Oh no, let me see. Yeah, yeah. I don't know what that means. Okay, cool. Oh, look at that. Wait a minute. This is vector. Look at it. Is vector already? What?
Right. You don't remember?
Yeah,
I told you to look for one in vector.
You did say that, and I didn't think about it. I didn't believe you. I did not believe you. Jazz says once you go libraries, you never go back. Way too convenient. I'm used to going through Google. It's like, oh, let me find something, and then I'm an illustrator. It's like, let me redraw it, and so I can have the vector file. And somebody out there, and it's true. Somebody out there already did the work. You can choose between JPEG and vector for the vector art. Yes, I need the vector. I need vectors. Vectors, vectors, vectors. Okay, so let me bring in the rest of this these decks in here, and then we're done for tonight's stream. Let me see, because that's just that, right? Yep, that's everything there. Let me get rid of this barn.
I should have told you about that when you were working on your skateboards, that they had vector files.
Oh, right. Yeah, because they kind of look a little warpy. They're a little busted. Somebody already spent more time than me making this looking right. Correct. You're right, Bree. And I can go back. Okay, so I want all the surfboards. Let's see what happens. Can I click and drag? Yep. And then, oh, it's hidden. Okay, fine. And then I can go like that. Boom. And embed. Let's see what happens. Where are we? The surfing. California dreaming.
The surfboards will be rad, really rad.
So these are So these are not. That's the image. So these are not vectors. Let's see. I like those boxcars. You putting graffiti on those? Yes, we are, Jazz. This is a project we've been working on slowly. And if you go to my Behance, you can see, let me see, where's my Behance? Right here. And you go to my Behance page and go to that trains and graffiti. And you can download some of the templates that we've already worked on. And so some of the art that you see, I'm not sharing that file. I'm just showing off the drawing on it. And but there's some pages you can download now. There's different styles. Bree worked on these boxcars, so we have them there. And then you can see some more templates. But if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, and there's one of those links right here where you can download that page one AI file. So you can, but if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you can download the AI, PSD, PNG files, and have fun with them. This is some of the artists who've worked on their train. So that's Odari, that is Bree, and that's me, Tom LaRock, Misty, again myself, Tom LaRock, again myself. This is actually done with markers on paper. Tom LaRock, somebody's train got stuck back there. Bree again. Odari, no, that's Gareth. Gareth did the Darth Vader. Garrett did his name on the subway. Another commuter train here, Odari. He did that. Yeah, he did that. Odari did that also, I think, or is that Bree? I can't remember. I think this is Bree. That's why I had to check the signatures. Mom, the artist, knocked out a few trains. Misty again. Forget who's that back here. Asodari. And then Bree knocked out a ton of trains. And then me again. This is just a screenshot. And then there's Odari again. We got a lot of trains here so far. And then Craig C, the artist, is a friend of mine. He's in Houston, and I know him through Facebook. Well, he's not on Behance, but he went ahead and worked on a couple of trains and sent them to me. And then another train of mine. Who did this one? Somebody. Oh, this is Robert. Forget how to say his last name, but I know him on Facebook also. And so I put a bunch of links here for a bunch of the people, artists who contributed. Jazz says, "Ooh, nice one, Dan." And those are wild. Yes. Yes. And, you know, looking at Stager is if we can have those templates of the 3D templates and we can paint on them, that would be cool because people on Procreate have been doing that. I'm jealous. And I don't want to work in Procreate. So Adobe, do something about that. People on Procreate are already drawing on 3D objects. So yeah, once you scroll all the way to the bottom, geez, you gotta go all the way to the bottom. There goes all the templates that people can use. Yes, Adobe, do something about that, please. Let us have substance, all them substance apps, part of the Creative Cloud. Because these other apps, they're doing a lot of stuff, man. Working hard, trying to win. There's it's a big divide in the arts community about the apps that they use. So anyways, download them. Yeah, I'm not jealous of Procreate 3D drawing. Says Bliss Art. I'm not jealous. Procreate was doing animation 2-3 years ago. It was a big deal. All right. So I got these surfboards, but these surfboards are not vector, so we're gonna leave them. We're actually gonna put them in on a different layer. Gonna surf, and then grab that. Boom, drop it in there. All right, get this layer and just get rid of that. So those are the decks. Hit the deck. Inspect the deck. Boom, lock it. And Control S to save. I'm going to grab one of those trains, says Jazz the artist. Please do it. Do it. And have some fun with it. We use Fresco and Illustrator. I've been using a lot of Fresco for some of those templates. And Sketchable, which is a drawing app on the Surface. So since you got a PC, if you want to try out Sketchable, it's a very easy, simple, pixel-based app, and so you can have fun and not have to overthink it. But of course, you got access to Fresco, so Fresco is gives you lots of flexibility to try it out. Download the templates and then use Fresco. All right, let me see. It keeps trying to. Okay, where did it go? Oh, I see. Go here. Boom. Bam. Let me see, embed. That's not vector. Oh, yes, is it? Let me see. Boom, boom. Nope. It's an image. So let's see the next one. This one, surfboard. Maybe I didn't click on when it was vector time, because this downloaded as a vector and the other ones did. This one doesn't have that. Save to library. Download. Let me see. Save. Let me see. License. Oh, maybe I gotta click on the license. I didn't license. Oh, Bliss. You're right. Oh, there it is. Oh, and then it still gives me that download. This was what was that again? Surfboards. So unlike boom, let's go and put it on the folder, and there we go. That's why you have to make sure to search for free. Yes, I'm gonna see if Adobe Stock got a 3D train for free. What? Oh yes, I'm gonna start doing some searches around here. That's I'm gonna tell you what. I'll tell you what. All right, let's find that board right there, and I gotta click the license. And what's up with the extended license? What do I get with that? All right, here we go. Save it. Boom. Okay, so now it's gonna refresh it, right? So so it should give me. Let's go ahead and go like this. Boom. Let's see what happens. Oh, that one has a little shopping cart right there. Why? Why is it doing that? Let's go here. Boom. So there's still a thing. It's still the wrong. Wow, let me see. Embed. Oh no, there it is. Look at that. Oh, so once you embed, dang. This stream has gone beyond because I'm discovering stuff. So hopefully anybody else who's watching this is also learning. Oh snap! There we go. We got the surfboard. Okay. That's the surfboard. Look at the substance community assets. Yes, says Bliss. Cool. There's one, but it looks like Thomas the Train. Oh, let's just make life easier, especially when they made it proper. Yeah, I guess you can start with Thomas the Train. Why not? All right. Get this surfboard over here. And then I have to embed. And then there it is. Is it a vector? Not yet. Not this one. Oh, because I didn't download that one yet. Okay. I did this one. That's surfing. Oh, that's why it has a little shopping cart. Oh, because it's stuck. Okay, embed. That's not licensed, says Bliss. I'm learning. See, look, I did my homework before I left the class. Okay, go back. Let's see. Here we go. There it is. Boom. Keep going. Where is that one? It looks like what's it look like? It looks blue. Oops. Snowboard template. No. Surfboard template. Oh, I did that. Orientation. I clicked that orientation button for my mistake. Vectors, illustrations, and only because I like it. I like the shape. I like the shape of this one too. I can go I can save it to library. Click on the license. Boom. I'm gonna be like Bliss and Jazz. Gonna have a big library, and I cannot lie. Let me see. So I got that one. And then, oh, there it is right there. Look, license. Yeah. You can search with images too, like use the image or even the number that's in the preview image. Ah, okay, cool. That's why it does that. It shows me that that drop in image in there window. Okay, cool. And thank you, Jazz. License, everything. That's right. Just click. And look, there's 100 pages. Oh my God. I need a nap for this. I need to be able to use this on my phone so I can just sit there and just tap. You know what I mean? Like, and you know, because that's a whole lot of clicking, clickety click, clack. Let me see what happened. All right, boom. Oh, okay. All right, let's see. Let's go. So this is cool. All right, there goes a ball. Miami wave. So now we done got away from the real deal. It's a bunch of crazy stuff. There goes one with the fin, Bree, and I think I did get one that has the spiky parts. Okay, so let's go. All right, let's fix this mess. It's looking a little messy here. Go there. I think you may not be getting the free ones though. Oh, did I start charging me already? I think I got your credit card in here. Oh, it says images. Ooh, watch out. Click on the free. Let me see. About, can I tell? 45 available quota, 45 assets, license history, and so on. Yes, Dan. There it is. Standard, standard, standard. So we're good. We're still in the standards. And I don't even know what this is. This is from, what year was that? 2022? When did I do that? 2020? 2019? 2016? Weird. Okay, cool. Well, we're gonna go ahead and take a rest on that now and just work with what we have now. Let's see. Organize. It charges my credit card. I'll just start taking advantage of the paid stuff. That's a lot of surfboards, man. Okay, so then maybe I should have it the other way. Yeah. We'll do that. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I need to be able to fit 5. That's 3, 5. That's 5. So let's go right there. And so, boom. Let's go ahead and start getting rid of things. If it doesn't say free when you hover over it, it's not free. Okay. Yeah, I need to remember those things, right? Okay, cool. I will do that. I'll pay attention. Learning. I'm new at this. I'm new. I told y'all I'm a fan of Joe Dirt. Let's see, what is that image? Why is it doing that? There's something. Not everything is vector here. It's probably, let me see that. Yes, I don't like it when they do all these clipping masks. You'll look and have a bunch of charges. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, let me see. They don't have my credit card. They don't. You gotta be in the game long enough that the Creative Cloud, they just hand it to you. But I want to be like Jazz. I want to be in the pre-release. I want to be in all the pre-releases. I want to just get the new stuff for everybody else. Okay, so what do we have here? This looks all weird. Let me see. Let's go here. Let me see. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, these are all images. That's not a good setup. So I can see if I have credits. You look and have a bunch of charges. Yeah, it looked like I had where'd it go? Let me see that window. Stock photos. There it is. It said go back. My libraries pricing sale. Let me see. I have 45 available quota, 45 assets. So and you know what? I did an Adobe Live at the beginning of this year. And so they were supposed to give me Adobe stock credits, and I never noticed it. They said they would. And I didn't get an email or anything to tell me that we have it, that I have it. And so I just thought I forgot about it. Maybe they didn't give them to me, but I see it now. So we're good. We're gonna get some stuff. All right. Let's see. What else? Oh, those are my credits. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, I'm not too happy about this surfing one, because these are all flat images. Look. This is not good. So we don't like that. So just get rid of it. Boom. We need the ones that are all vector. All right, next. Let's get this one. Boom, embed, and look, that's vector. So you see how those anchor points? That's vector, y'all. All right, let's see. So you can download. I'm balling. That's right. didn't even know. Until this week. I would never thought about libraries. Like, why? I can draw it myself, and now I know. So you can download any of the assets you're interested with those, including some sound files if need be. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that means I gotta step up my game. Yeah. All right. Get rid of that. Like this. Yeah. Nobody needs that shadow. Shadow. And they know where you live, and they see what you drive. Wow, how many of these things? Like, I don't know about some of these vector artists. It's like, where'd y'all learn to do this? Like, you need that many layers or shapes to make this thing? That's crazy. Yo, it's just doesn't take that much. All right, cool, done, son. All right, there's a couple lines here. What are those lines? Oh, because it doesn't have a. Ah, man, clips. Yep. Don't like it when they do that. Why? It's okay. We're gonna roll with it. I've been letting good stuff waste away. Yes. I'm sorry. I need to do it. What if I did some Adobe stock giveaways? Could I give away some of these credits? Could that be a thing? Where did it go? Where was it? I can't remember where. Oh, right here. 45 available quota. Huh. I don't know if you can transfer those. I would gladly share. All right, here we go. Let's see. We got surf. That's right. Control S to save. And we're almost done here. I'm gonna try this one, last one. Let me see this one. Yeah, let's see what happens. Let me see. Oh yeah, we already did that one. Never mind. This one. Oh, like this. And embed. Boom. Yes, vector. I like it. And then we're gonna go like that. Look like a shark. Boom. Okay, Bree, we did it. And so I'm gonna get rid of everything. Let me see what happens. Yep, there's the shape. Got it. Flip it. Let's get the black and make it 2. Bam, done. So let's get all these other ones. Thank you for the illustrator who did all this work. We don't need it. Thank you. All right, let's get this one. We just need the outside. There it is right here. There's the path. Oh, that's not the one.
And you know what you can do, Dan?
Stuff it. You can stuff it. What can I do? Some more stuff. More work. I know. No, you want to put me to work. You and Bliss. Bliss talking about I got homework. I don't know why. Let me see. So let's see. Let's just start. Let's see. That's that. So let's go here. That's the compound path. I think that's the one. The path. Clipping. Let me go here. Put it there. Yep. There. Let's see. That's blue. Okay.
See the last template you finna put in? That's the bat board.
The bat board. The one that wasn't working. Let me see, cause I got that's it. That's the bottom one. The bottom one with the fins. Yeah.
That's the bat board.
Bat board. All right, let me go back. Let me see. I need to use this
There is a scene of Batman and Robin
on the
riding
surfboard.
A surfboard.
Yep. I remember that. Let me see. I'm trying to find the path that I'm looking for. I don't like this. So it's okay. So let's start turning things off. Cause it's like that. It's right there. This one. Let me see. This. Oh, so it's broken up. Oh, it's right there. Let me see. Where is it? Oh, it's just the corner. I don't like how they made this. Okay, let's see. Oh, it looks like that's it. Let's go. Keep going. Boom. Okay, almost there. Almost there. There we go. Okay. Let me see. I got that. Oh, it just looks like the. Okay, there it is. Color. Boom. Fill 0 and 2. Oh, where we go? Right there. I did it. Bam. See, look, we didn't need all these layers. Can't beat me.
Oh, you showing out now.
Yeah. As I run this. This is my playground. What are we looking at right here? Okay, so let's turn off that. That's what I need. What's that path? Nothing. The clipping path. Okay, cool. Rid of those. Get that. Boom. There it is. I turned it into a path. I brought it back to life. Good. Whew. We got 2. 1 more to go. We're almost done today. Okay, save. Oh, I appreciate all of y'all who've been hanging out this whole time. And we've been working it through. You know, we're going to do what we're going to do. All right, so now this one's easy. It looks like it. No, it's in pieces. So, because it got one layer or a path for one color, another path for another color. So the key here, and that's one color, and that's another color. So let's go ahead and do like this. Delete that. Goodbye. Go here. Delete that. Goodbye. 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 Let's see. Get that. What's the Black Book project? Oh, good question. Jazz the artist. We're getting new folks every time. I like it. So the Black Book project is something that we started last year, where the idea was to pass a digital Black Book among the members of our Discord. It's called Sketching and Drawing Discord. The link to join our Discord is in the description of this video. And so we're just a bunch of artists from all over the world who were going to pass around a digital Black Book. However, that digital Black Book got to be really massive in terms of gigabytes. And so instead, what we did was allowed people to use whatever app they want to create a drawing that would then get featured, that would then get added to the Black Book. And so I'm the keeper of the Black Book. It's made up. There's no real Black Book. It's just a bunch of pages of our art. And eventually, I don't know, because we just doing stuff, but I have ideas. But I don't push it too hard because I don't want to put anybody under pressure. Pathfinder. So what we're doing is just collecting art, and then hopefully one day it's enough artists. There's enough art that we can then print it. One day we may print it, but it has to be organic, because I don't want to over promise something and under deliver, or artists flake out, because it's a natural thing, and nothing against any particular artist. It's just how artists are. And if you put too much pressure on an artist, they might be like, nah, I'm out. I'll do it too. I don't like that. So the idea right now, the concept of the Black Book project is just that we're all drawing and adding to this particular project. We're adding pages to this particular project, and hopefully we publish it one day. And I have a sponsor for that book already. I already have a sponsor for it, but I'm not pushing it too hard yet, because I want artists to feel like we can still add to it. And so, of course, I'm the one who has the most pages in it. And so what we did was decided that we were going to add these train templates to the project. And so anybody who draws on a train and gives me the high resolution image of their final train drawing will get added to the Black Book project. So the Black Book project has expanded to include, now we added a barn, a boxcar, we're adding skateboards, snow decks, and surfboards. So it's like whatever. We're just gonna draw whatever. We're having fun. You know, no pressure, no stress. I'm not hounding anybody about it. We're just gonna roll with that. And so that's the Black Book project. And then maybe one day we print it and, you know, everybody gets a copy. All right. Jazz the artist is on board. What's up? I'll be submitting my train soon. Send me a message anytime. And yeah, that'll be cool. About to join the Discord. Yay, yay. Yay, yay. Garrett says, hey, Jazz. All right, let me see. Skateboard. Boom. Yeah. You know, and hopefully one day we get to hang out and a bunch of artists in Atlanta. Because I've been noticing your streams and notice your work. And you're in the ATL, you know. 2 years ago when everything shut down, I was really setting up events for artists. Tamika, what's up, Tamika? She's in the ATL. And maybe take the word template. Okay. And Bree is in the ATL. So yeah, there's a lot of artists in Atlanta. We all need to hang out once again one day. Look at that broken board writing. The other half of the board. That's crazy. Oh my god. Okay. Stay focused. Stay focused. Oh, and let me see templates. Acetype templates. No, images. Images, illustrations, and vectors. I'm learning how to search for stuff. There goes the sideways. You know what I like too? Mockups. I like mockups. And I don't do Photoshop much only because I'm a big fan of Illustrator and illustrations. But that's when I pull out Photoshop so that I can then take the artwork and mock it up. And then I thought of that while looking at this skateboard right there. So what else could I do? Yes, I've heard of the Pancakes and Booze art show. Yes, I have. Jazz the artist. I've organized and produced a lot of art shows. Tons. I don't do that now. But yes, very familiar with the booze. I helped also hang art for other art shows, including the Chocolate Art Show. And 10 years ago, I was organizing and producing my own art shows. There it is. Look at that. Skateboard. Save to library. License for free. Okay. It says vector. Oh, I think we got it. There it goes. License for free. Do you have any artwork in that booze? Oh, that's the one you've been to. Yeah. I never been. I heard it was cool because of the beer and the pancakes. The booze and the pancakes. Where'd it go? Right there. But yeah, here it's pretty cool. I have I produced art shows for a long time. I've participated in tons of group shows for a long time. So I have a very particular opinion about some of these things. But that'll be for a different type of conversation. Skate decks. Boom. Put that in the skate deck so that the surf stays in the surf. Lock it. And these are the snow boards. Boom. Name your layers. Yes, right. That's right. And oh yeah, so I did that. I did the embed. Let me see. It's always with this clip. What's up with this clip? So that's just an image. Yeah, that's an image. That's not a knife. Boom. Okay, let's do that. So maybe it took a minute. Let's see. Boom, bam, clip again. Yep, image. This one's a liar. All right, let's control S to save. It's
So
11.
Dan, does that one have wheels on it?
Yes, it looked like it had wheels. Trucks and wheels. Yes, look at that. And it said file type vector. Download file type. Oh, I did download it. Well, you know what? I downloaded it so I can open it. Boom. Let me go into my where did I say this stuff? Decks. Boards. Oh, I saved it in the wrong place. Just been adding stuff. You guys got me messed up here. Let me see which one was last. Got me going in circles for 10, 15. That's it. Boom. So Bliss says it's 11 p.m. turning into a pumpkin. Good night, Bliss. Thank you for hanging out. You're a hardcore trooper. We've been live since like 7:30. Never had art display, but I had some friends who had their art displayed there. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's fun. It's definitely fun. Let me see. I think they're lying, Bliss. Yeah, Bree. Let me see. Oh no, there it is. Boom, there it is. Bam. Copy that. It's fun. It's cool to be involved and show off your work. It's definitely part of the process, you know. I mean, last couple of years, live streaming is become part of that creative process where you showing off your skills, showing off your work, and get people interested. All right, so let's fix this. Got me going in circles. Gradient. There we go. Bam. And we're gonna line it up to boom. We got the skateboard. Discord and chill tomorrow. Yes, Bliss. Come on through. And how can we share what you're working on at the moment? What do you mean, Taum? There's a share link somewhere on this page. I forget how to find it. I don't look at my page when I'm streaming. Let me see. Look, let's go to the live stream page. Probably the only one. Who's up streaming? Oh, video editing. Okay, cool. It's all good. All right, vectors. That's me. That's me. I can see myself. Let's do an appreciate. Like a screenshot. Cause there's a share button right there. Look, boom, share, and then there's a link you can share. But if you want a screenshot, go to my Behance projects, and you can actually grab any of these templates right here. Look, trains and graffiti. Boom, just click on it and then grab any of these images or scroll all the way to the bottom and you can download the templates down there, right there. Bam. I'm actually going to record a podcast tomorrow with this guy, Kevin Mr. Soul. And so he downloaded the templates also, so he owes me a train. All right, let me get rid of this. I don't need that, right? I don't want it. Do I want the one with the trucks and wheels? I don't know. I don't know if I need that. I mean, it could be cool. Let me see. It's kind of all pretty and stuff. Look at that. Nah, it's too much. Let's see. Right there. Too much work. Just turn off all I gotta do is turn off the layers. And no, I was looking to see if they had the dots, you know, for where the holes, but it's all good. Let's close that. Don't save it. Got that. Cool. Boom. Just working on a drawing for social media. Okay. Post at the moment. Cool. All right. Well, there it is. We did everything. Let me see what's in this layer. Nothing. So let's get rid of that layer. Everything else is named. This is the skate deck. Let's see. Boom, deck. All right, and let's put that layer inside this layer. There it is. Skate decks, surfboards, snowboards, graffiti. I gotta fix this one and just get to the basics to have the outline. I am gonna look for more templates. I looked through for my templates. on Google. Just look it up online. There's a ton of free vector art online. There's also like a Deviant Art artists and Deviant Art who make their artwork available for folks. So it's a lot of places to look through, but I kind of like the idea of using Adobe stock to download the images that I need, and then they become part of my library. So that's a big plus. I've always been a fan of the Creative Cloud. So there you go. Thank you very much, everybody, for hanging out. Thank you, Taum, Bliss, Jazz. Thank you for stopping through late at night stream. This is how we do it. Remember, thank you, Tamika. Thank you, Gareth. Remember, I am going to be live on Saturday at 7 p.m. and with the Art School Tourist, and we're going to be minting on known origin. I think Jazz already has some known origin artwork. Jazz is everywhere. She big time. I'm gonna check it out. Thank you very much, Garrett. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Jazz. Thank you, Bree. Thank you, Tamika, Anthony, Odari. I think Odari done fell asleep. Let me see who else left the comment. Surya, thank you for stopping by. Dean, that's right. He said I won't go into bucket at night now. That's right. Don't go. Jesse, stay out of bucket. Misty, CJ Woods, appreciate you. SLP Price, Bliss Art. I think I said those names already. I'm sorry. Taon, Tamika. I'm just looking through, see if I remember, if I see a name I haven't said out loud. I appreciate all of you. Thank you all for hanging out in the Discord. Remember, send me a message for your POAP. I got some POAPs to share, and so I'll get that out tonight. I'm gonna eat a snack, and then it's time to send out those POAPs. Thank you all for hanging out in the Discord and chill. Stay tuned for more stuff. Yeah, just got on knockout word. Be easy. Good night, Jazz. Good night, Tamika. Good night, everybody. Odari, Tamika, Garrett, Danette. I'm Bree in the Discord, still hanging out. I'll be on for a little while. Talk to y'all later. Have a good night, everybody. Peace. Go right there. Bam.